Quinton, Rampage, Jackson. I fight for pride.
I'm Gracie. I fight for pride.
My name is Heath, and I fight for pride.
My name is Masaki Satake. I fight for pride.
I'm Gary Goodridge. I fight for pride. Do you want some of this?
Coming to you live from Saitama Super Arena. It's the middle of summer here in Japan, and the sold-out crowd is looking to face a whole new level of heat inside the arena. Hi, my name is Steven Quadros, and welcome to the Pride Fighting Championships Raging Rumble. There's pressure in the air, and that's the theme for tonight. And no one is feeling that pressure like Mark the Titan Kerr. Once thought to be the #1 player in mixed martial arts, he has slipped significantly with losses to Kazuyuki Fujita and Igor Bochanchin. Now he's looking to get back on track with a win over Heath Herring. Of course, Heath Herring has other ideas as he looks to end the era of Mark Kerr. Another man who's feeling a whole lot of pressure tonight is submission master Kazushi Sakuraba. Coming off a devastating loss to Vanderlei Silva in his last fight, Sakuraba looks to regain the love and respect of the hometown fans and fans around the world. My broadcast partner, Boss Rutan, is feeling a lot of pressure right now too. Boss?
15 guys ready to attack me. And big guys. Guys like me, like feel this muscles. Look at this. Huh? Yeah. But did you really think that El Guapo was afraid? Hell no, of course not. But Steven, you asked me if I know about pressure in Japan. I know about pressure in Japan. When I was defending my title here, right here in Tokyo, in the Nippon Budokan in '96 against Funaki Masakatsu, we both had a great deal of pressure on the shoulders. For him, because he was expected to beat me, of course, and get my title, not because that was not going to happen. And for me, because the first time that we met, I lost my fight to him. But, of course, ladies, El Guapo did it again. Don't worry about it. And I won my fight. Now, tonight, Gracie is going to have a big amount of pressure, too. When he walks out to that ring, the Gracie's name, the Gracie's legacy, all that pressure will push upon his shoulders. Everything that he's going to do in that ring tonight will affect the Gracie's name. Now that is a lot of pressure. And Ishizawa, he stated in the press that if he's going to lose this fight, that will be the end of his fighting career. And I don't know if you've ever been without a job, Steven, especially here in Japan, but that is a lot of pressure too. Now, if you don't mind, I'm having a great time right here with all the girls, and I would really like to cut back to you, okay? So I can chill again. Put the pressure on you, bro. Take care. Bye. Now, and there I was. All these guys standing, looking at me, ready to attack.
How come Boss gets the easy job and I have to do all the work? He's got girls feeding him grapes, and I mean, I wish I had somebody to help me relax. Thanks, Jeff. Not exactly what I had in mind. The rest of our card is like a fight fan's dream come true. Valentine Overeem versus Asuero Silva. Shungo Oyama versus Valid Ismail. Masaki Setaki versus Igor Bochanchin. Heath Herring versus Mark Kerr. Gary Big Daddy Goodridge versus Antônio. Minotauro Nogueira. Kazushi Sakuraba versus Quinton Rampage Jackson. And finally, Gracie versus Tokimitsu Ishizawa. That's going to be a great card for you folks. So let's go down to ringside. Quadros with Boss Rutan at ringside, admiring the lovely Pride ring girl.
Wow, 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 wow. I was just talking with him, sitting right in the middle of them.
Yes, you were, boss, and I'm so jealous.
Wow, thank you. That's good.
But I'll get you next time.
El Guapo did it again.
Yes, he did. Oh, I love the special effects on this. Very nice. Look at it. Wow. It might be called Raging Rumble, but right now, there's a whole lot of joy in the air as we're witnessing the Pride girls coming down towards ringside. We're sold out tonight. Saitama Arena is packed to the rafters to see this card. I love Saitama Super Arena.
It's the best place. Best place. We were talking about it today. Huh?
Yeah.
And here they are.
There they are, right in front of us. Oh.
Lucky guys. I like the colors. Nice and bright.
Oh yeah, welcome to Japan, folks.
Let's dance! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4!
Well, here we go. Here comes the good part, Boss Rude.
Okay.
Check this out.
Bring it on.
Stay, hold your breath, folks. Hold your breath. Oh yeah!
Bright is in the house.
Welcome to the Pride Fighting Championship. You gotta love it. Excellent.
Beautiful.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for!
殴りたいやつ、蹴り倒したいやつ、魂を解放する夏。そう、戦い抜いている男たちの本能を呼び覚ます。それがプライド格闘テーマパーク。
Strike out! Break free! Let your spirit soar at Pride 15!
Cage of Spirits. ルール、常識、しがられている檻につながれた男たち。今、その二人が解き放たれる。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the
Look at this.
Cage of
Somebody's
Spirits.
inside. Yep.
プライド15、出場、全選手の紹介です。
And now,
Quinton.
Pride 15
It's Quinton Jackson.
Oh
バレンタイン
my God.
プレイ。
from the Netherlands, Valentine
Boy, Sakuraba is on the other side.
シルバ
from Brazil, Asterio Silva
ー、バリッチ、イズマユ。
from Brazil,
I think James Cameron should see this.
大柳、俊吾。
from Japan, Shungo
There he is, Shungo Oyama, a judo specialist right here from Tokyo.
With a very nice right hand.
That you taught him, boss.
Thank you, Steven.
Ebenezer Quinton Braga.
Good striker.
Good wrestler, too. Lucha Libre stylist.
松井大二郎。
from Japan,
Daijiro Matsui coming up that big win over Jose Pele Landi.
Energizer buddy. That's what I call it.
from Ukraine,
Igor Vovchenko from Ukraine. He's in shape, boss.
Oh, yeah.
We saw him, I think it was the first time we saw him with abs.
Yeah, Masaki Sasaki, K1 fighter. Mark the Titan Kerr returning to Pride for the first time this year. Heath, Herring,
Crazy horse. Texas Crazy horse.
Antônio, Rodrigo, Minotauro, Nogueira. Look how intense he is, boss.
He's ready to go.
And here he is, the ultimate pinch hitter in mixed martial arts, Gary Big Daddy Goodridge. But look at the ring. Iron Bad Boy, Gracie.
Okay. What is going to happen? Oh!
Unbelievable sci-fi effects. Wow. Quinton, Rampage Jackson, and Kazushi Sakuraba. Sakuraba is so focused tonight.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure on him. Wow, I felt the heat here.
Okay, there he is in the ring. Valentine Overeem from Holland. But right there, we've got Asuario Silva. He's from the Shootbox Academy down in Curitiba, Brazil. And that's a real tough team. Vanderlei Silva right there. Valentine Overeem. He's about 6'3" tall, 228 pounds of solid steel.
Sex appeal.
I've got the funny feeling this fight is going to be violent.
It is going to be because they're both strikers. Heavy strikers, so to say. Let's hope it's going to stay. They're going to stay on the feet. It's going to be really
Valentine looks. There's that inside left low kick by Valentine. And let Silva know. Silva comes raging in. Valentine with a right hand.
nice right.
Asuario going for the takedown. Yep. Asuario, a master of ground and pound. Looks like Valentine's going for that guillotine choke. He's got half guard.
He had the same choke as he had on Randy Couture.
He's strong enough to choke somebody out with a half a guillotine. But it doesn't look like he's got it sunk in all the way.
No, Asuario has his arm in between Python's arms, and that's why it's open. Valentine, yeah.
Asuario pops out of the guillotine, cross faces with that left hand. And Valentine elevating, and Asuario going for an armbar. It's an upside down armbar. Asuario in a bad position for the knees, but he almost gets guard, and Asuario on the bottom in the guard position, which would mean that his legs are wrapped around Valentine Overeem, if you're not familiar.
Looks like he can go for an armbar or triangle now.
Going for a triangle, but I don't know if he's gonna, he could get it here, but it's not all the way sunk in.
Well, this is kind of dangerous for Valentine to sit in this position. He has to get out and go to the side control.
Because all Asuario has to do is keep his hips flat and can keep him out of striking range. They're going to be in a little bit of an arm wrestling contest here. hopefully Suario Silva won't use a lot of energy trying for that submission because he doesn't have shoulder for shoulder right now. Suario's hanging on to the fence. He's taking some shots there from Valentine over and starting to pour down that right hand. Suario needs to put
there
that
he goes
right,
with an armbar.
exactly, put the right foot, right arm over. He's got to let go. He's got to tie up those arms, boss. Now that landed.
That was a good right hand right there. And a few more, and that's it.
Looks like Suario is in a lot of trouble here, boss. A lot of trouble. But Valentine stands up and goes for a kick to the face.
What a fight.
Valentine really getting busy with that right hand.
This he shouldn't do.
Suario, we don't know that he's a leg lock expert. We don't know that he wants to get in the leg game with Valentine because that is one of his specialties, is leg locks.
Yeah, and he's giving away his left leg right now. If Valentine comes up, he can go for the heel hook.
The word is I have on Suario Silva. Going for the heel hook, and he taps him out on a heel hook. Suario Silva has defeated the leg lock expert, Valentine, overing at his own game with a heel hook.
And the winner is...
Unbelievable. Valentine could apply a heel hook on him too, but he didn't see it.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. I thought this guy was going to be weak on the ground and hard with strikes. That was my impression. To see him grapple, go for a triangle choke, and that was at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round one via the heel hook. Suario Silva, welcome to Pride. In his Pride debut, beating a really tough guy in Valentine overing, boss.
Oh yes, Valentine made a big mistake here by wearing wrestling shoes. But yeah, who figured this, huh? Very nice victory.
Here it is right here. Valentine trying to punch his way out, but Suario stacking back and cranking that ankle. Valentine tapping out, and Suario lets it go. Think how strong Suario Silva is with the legs. It's a great bind around. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, it was a great punch. A great kick to his head that threw Valentine over a little bit off his game. Yeah, there's the heel hook. I mean, come on. With the shoe, very difficult to escape at this position. Dangerous too. Can break a lot of things. Knee, ankle, shin.
So the Shootbox Academy has delivered yet another man by the name of Silva into the Pride Fighting Championships. Suario Silva, welcome to Pride. You're in good company there. Vanderlei Silva on the left, Master Fujimar Federico in the center, Suario Silva and Rafael Cordeiro on the right. Shootbox Academy is in the house. You know, that's a real passionate team there. They've got skills on the ground now, boss. Shootbox Academy is known as a striking team, but look what they're doing. Pelela in the last fight against Matsui went for arm bars. Suario with the heel hook.
Yeah, I think they left everybody in like a kind of thinking that they didn't know anything on the ground. Their takedown defense is real good, the striking is real good, and of course, now we see they can do pretty much anything. What a team.
Yeah, so when you fight a guy from Shootbox, you really don't know what to expect now. It used to be, well, we know he's going to sprawl, and we know he's going to strike. Impressive for Suario Silva. I'm here with Walid Ismail. You're going to fight Shungo Oyama.
More. So have good right hand. I think I'm going to have one tough fight. But I trained so hard with Rick Chaparral, Carson Grace, Jerry, the box coach, my partner trainer, George Navallada. I feel very well, but now it's time the war. I can't talk too much, just go to fight. This is most important now. No, I can't talk. Today is the day to war.
High-end Gracie is on the same card. What are your feelings toward High-end?
It's a nothing, man. Now I just focus about Oyama. Everybody know I beat the High-end Gracie 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's nothing for me. It's a chicken, but I'm focused to Oyama. I just can talk about Oyama now. Everybody know I beat for Gracie, understand? But this is the past. Now is the time for Oyama.
And now for the second match.
青コーナーよりバリッジ・イズマユ選手の入場です。
Oh, I'm loving this next match. It's going to be Jiu-Jitsu, and that's Walid Ismail representing Jiu-Jitsu versus Judo. Walid hasn't fought in Pride for quite some time. His last fight here was a loss to Akira Shoji, and that was October 11, 1998. But I think he's in the best shape of his life for this fight.
I think so too, because what he was telling us, he told us maybe 15 times, oh man, I feel good. I'm in a good shape, boss. I feel so good, man. He didn't say anything else.
He's been training quite extensively with Carlson Gracie, who's there at the left of him. And also, he's been training with Rico Ciparelli in Los Angeles, the head architect of the Raw team. That's Real American Wrestling. So he's really diversified his training. He's been doing a lot of boxing as well. And
he's going to need it. I mean, Oyama, we know him for his good right hand. He's a good boxer. I see the only way that Walid can win this fight is what I thought before everything, is take the fight to the ground.
But look at those eyes, boss. Those eyes are some of the, that's one of the scariest glares in mixed martial arts.
Oh yeah. Next to Vanderlei Silva.
He's right up there. Vanderlei Silva's got a pretty impressive glint, but this guy's right up there. You know, if he wasn't a prize fighter, who knows what he'd be.
This sport is made for him. I don't think he can do anything else. He probably will be a bouncer.
Well, he's one of the famous guys that used to always chant Jiu-Jitsu, Jiu-Jitsu after he would win.
赤コーナーより大山俊吾選手の入場です。
And here he is, Shungo Oyama, with a last name like that. He's got a good, it's a good last name because there's a famous karate guy here who's deceased now, Mas Oyama. But Shungo Oyama, quite contrarily to Mas Oyama, who's a karate guy, is a judo expert. He's a black belt in judo, 1999 All-Japan Judo Championship winner. And he's got a good right hand that he said, boss, and I heard him say this, that he learned from you.
Yeah, this was real funny because he came in like a week before the King of the Cage and he said, I want to learn some striking. So I thought, you know, it's too late to teach you all the strikes. Let's only go for a hard right straight. And then he won the fight in about 6 seconds or something with the right straight.
With one punch. One punch. He knocked out Mike Bork, and that was one of the quickest KOs in King of the Cage history. And when he fought Vanderlei Silva, he stood toe-to-toe with Vanderlei, one of the most dangerous strikers in the game, and really did well. He knocked Vanderlei down. It may have not been the best game plan, but he showed incredible courage in that fight.
Oh yeah, and he could continue the fight. He was complaining after that fight that the referee stopped the fight too soon. So he's got a lot of spirit. He can take some shots. Good wrestling skills. He's got probably a very good takedown defense. So is this fight going to be a striking match? God knows, because Walid told everybody that he's doing boxing right now. Maybe he just wants to trade punches.
I will say this about Shungo Oyama. Shungo Oyama may be one of the hot new breed of Japanese mixed martial art fighters. He's relatively new at the game, but it's my assessment that he may have a good and long career ahead of him.
I think so too. He's got everything going for him. He's very all-round. He's willing to learn. He's got a good look.
He's got charisma too.
He's got everything.
He's got charisma, and in the pre-fight stare-down with Vanderlei Silva, he stood right in there with Vanderlei, looked him right in the eyes like he wasn't going to give an inch.
ただいまより第2試合を行います。青コーナー170センチ 86.2 キロバリッチイズマイル
Khalid Ismail.
赤コーナー178センチ 88.5 キロ大山慎吾
Shungo Oyama. A little bit of an age difference. Shungo 10 years younger than Valid at 27 years old, Valid being 37. The weight, I believe Shungo has got a couple pounds, right around 200 pounds, and Valid is right around 182. Look at this stare down.
Here we go again, and we're just talking about it with Vanderlei Silva, and he's right up there with Valid. Actually, it's the other way around, I guess.
You think Valid is going to shoot?
Oh, I don't know.
For the last 2 years, Valid has concentrated a lot on his stand-up fighting because that was his perceived weakness. So we're going to see if that's if he showed improvement tonight. Both men patient, a smart thing to do, but they can't be patient for too long, otherwise the crowd will get restless.
Yep, but it's the name of the game.
There's the shoot.
Yep. Because now he knows his game plan. He's going for the guillotine right away. But Valid's got the arm inside, and again, like we saw with Valentine over him, that's not going to work. Valid should pull his arm out and push the arms open with his elbow. That would be the best defense. Oh, he's escaping already. There we go.
So he pulled the hand out. Valid on top in Shungo Oyama's guard. Valid keeping his head down low in the belly so he can't get submitted with an arm bar. Let's see what Valid has up his sleeve here.
We kind of expected this situation.
Okay, that right hand kind of stung Oyama. Oyama put his left hand up to block any further right hands. Valid has made a really, really strong reputation for himself by being the man who choked Royce Gracie unconscious, and that was in December of 1998. That was the first time anyone had ever defeated Royce in that manner, and that was in a sport jiu-jitsu match in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, what a match that was. Everybody thought it was going to be, because there was no time limit, it's going to be a very long match, but it actually was like a 5-minute match.
Valid really landing some good punches here in Shungo's guard.
Shungo trying to hold the arm of Valid.
But Shungo feels that if they're standing up, he can KO Valid, and he's sure of that.
We don't know. He fought against Akira Shoji, and Akira gave him some hard punishment, but he didn't go down.
But he did get stopped in that fight with punches.
Yeah, but it was more of a stamina problem, I think, because he was so tired he couldn't defend anymore.
That's a good point. I would have to say that this fight on the ground favors Valid. Valid, really known as a hard-style jiu-jitsu player, and it looks like Shungo is going to flip him.
Yeah, he should try to flip him out to the left for him, for Shungo for the left. I think that would be a very wise thing to do. Explode.
Valid working to get side mount.
It's a dangerous way to do it this way.
He can get flipped easily right here.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to be more difficult. And he is going to... Now this, I love this position.
Oh yeah, of course, because you can do a neck crank, headlock choke, you can throw knees.
Arm bars, leg locks,
Valid should throw that right knee because he's wide open, throw the right knee. But Shungo has got his hand there to protect. Shungo fighting a strategic fight here.
Oh, there we go with the knee. Very good call, Stephen.
Valid really starting to take control on the... Don't want to turn your back on Valid.
Trying to go for half guard and from there probably go for the full guard, but it's not working. Yeah, Valid has a lot of ground experience, like you said, and it's difficult to find a guy like that.
Well, evidently, according to Valid, he choked out Gracie in a street fight in a minute 30 seconds. I don't know if somebody's able to stop watching the street fight. How do they time this stuff? Yeah. And Shungo working to get up. Shungo getting up, underhooking there with that right arm. Valid gonna try and do a lateral drop here, try and get him down. He doesn't want to.
Now he's got the guillotine sunk in, I think. Is the arm in between? I don't know. I can't see from here.
Let's wait for the other angle. But
no, it's not. I can see it.
But he doesn't have good position.
No. But he's got the sprawl. No.
Valid really drives in hard for the takedown. Shungo leaning on the ropes. He cannot hold the ropes in the Pride Fighting Championships. Valid has him down again.
Oyama looking tired, actually. When I look at him. Yeah, it takes a lot of power, those takedowns, and try to prevent a takedown. It takes all the power out of you. 5 minutes.
Valid really, 5 minutes left. Valid really fighting a methodical jiu-jitsu style fight here.
He's looking good, actually. He's doing real good, better than he did last time.
Well, we mentioned at the head of the show about how there's a lot of pressure. I think there's a lot of pressure on Shungo Oyama because he doesn't want to lose 2 straight to 2 Brazilians. He's in front of his hometown crowd. He's really developing a following here. He's got to really pull something off here. He doesn't want to stay on the ground with Valid. He's got to get back up and start trading punches with him, I believe.
Yeah, but is he going to succeed in that? Well, Valid is doing a real good job. He knows he has to keep it on the ground. And you saw he did everything in his power to keep him down. He didn't let him go. I think more body shots would be very wise too.
Oh, good right hand by Valid Ismail.
That was another good one.
I would have to say those 2 years of stand-up training or training with strikes has paid off because his punching is much improved, especially in the guard.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a dangerous thing to have a side choke if you punch too far. You lean into it, but I don't think that Valid's going to get caught in a thing like that.
Shungo doesn't seem to have a real strong guard, boss. He's just holding tight. He doesn't seem to have a lot of options. There are a lot of things he could do here.
Yeah, maybe Valid should try to break the guard and pass it. Or they're going to reset the situation to the center of the ring. Valid looks good. He's not breathing heavy. So he was right when he told us that he was the best shape of his life.
Valid did arrive 8 days before the fight, so he could shake off any jet lag, so that wouldn't be a factor, because he said that was a factor when he fought Shoji almost 3 years ago. Valid fighting a real good fight here. Conserving his energy, picking his shots. He hasn't really missed too many shots.
Yeah, but Oyama is blocking real high every time he hits him. So I think Valid should go for body shots. And from there, work the body and then go to the head. You see he's wide open here on the left side of his body. Every time that Valid punches, he brings his hands too high up.
And Shungo doing nothing, he's not trying to bring his knees up high, go for an armbar, go for anything. He's not trying for a sweep. Those are missing. That one hit the canvas. Don't want to do that too many times.
Thank God for the glove.
That landed.
And another one. Valid's doing a good job right now. But like I said before, Oyama looks tired. It's like it took a lot out of him when he went for the takedown, or when he was protecting himself for the takedown.
It's really interesting because Walid's arch enemy, High-octane Gracie, who fights Tokimitsu Ishizawa in our main event tonight. They're sort of on a collision course, boss. If Walid wins here and High-octane beats Ishizawa, that would set up a jiu-jitsu super fight, I believe.
Oh, that would.
And there's bad blood between those two guys. Walid absolutely disdains High-octane Gracie. He said about High-octane Gracie that he's unbelievable. He's scared of him. He's nothing. You can't quote some of these things. He's never fought. He's nothing. He's fake. And Walid said he beat 4 Gracies, and he really wants a shot at High-octane. High-octane had also some really diminutive things to say about Walid in return. But Walid seems to be in control here. Shungo doesn't seem to have a good technical facility here in the guard. He doesn't have any kind of offense, defense, nothing's just holding on.
Yeah. And I think he's just waiting and riding this round out and hoping that the start of the next round he can throw in some punches, because we got 1 minute left, a little bit less. And that's the only thing he can hope for. Right now, he doesn't do anything.
Yes, because he doesn't have the technical facility right now to deal with Walid. And with Walid, he's going to open him up with punches and let him make a mistake and then go for a submission.
Go for the body shots, that's what I say. Walid would throw more body shots.
Because it would tire Oyama out.
Oh, yes. He can't breathe relaxed. Very important thing to do in a fight.
Well, in winning a 10-minute first round, of course, in Pride Fighting Championships, we have 3 rounds. First round is 10 minutes. Oh, Oyama almost going for an armbar there. That was fast.
Yeah, because he's not that tired.
He's not dead yet. Okay, and the round 1. As I was saying, we have 3 rounds in the Pride Fighting Championships. The first round is for 10 minutes, and the subsequent second and third, if it goes that far, are 5 minutes each. Total time in the fight would be 20 minutes if it went the distance. That round was primarily dominated by Walid Ismail. So it seems that Jiu-Jitsu beat Judo at least in round 1.
Yep, but can take Walid the fight to the ground in round number 2. Because I guess that Oyama is going to do anything in his power to stop that takedown. Because he doesn't want to be in the same position again.
Now that was a good right hand. That was a good right hand, but then he pulls guard and goes for the half guillotine, but he's not going to get Walid Ismail on a half guillotine.
Especially with the arm in between. It's not going to work.
I wonder if Walid punched himself out a little bit in that first round, because he threw a lot of punches, but he kind of conserved his energy. He didn't go wild.
No, he didn't. And when he stood up, when the referee broke them at the end of the round, he looked in a good shape still. He wasn't breathing heavy. He walked back relaxed.
Okay, here's Walid.
Nice right hand.
Trying to reach over the top, and Shungo defending fairly well with arm shields. And it's going to be interesting to see if Shungo can keep it standing and uncork that devastating right hand.
Wow, he looks fresh again.
He does. He doesn't look beat up.
No.
Maybe more of those punches didn't land than we thought.
And the second wind may be coming. You see now, this is going to be interesting.
I think so. Walid has got to be careful.
This is where the 10 years age difference comes also and becomes a major factor.
Walid looks fresh as well.
He has to go for the takedown. Oh, and this feeling, I've been in this situation, is the worst. You've been pulling and pulling on the ground all the time, and then you have to strike. It's very hard to do.
There's a shoot by Walid Ismail, and Shungo pounding away, but Walid got that leg going for the single.
Shoot crossface. Whoa, he climbs on the back. Oh, no.
Oh, he slipped off. He got a little sloppy there.
Oh, he should have stood up.
Because now Walid will do everything in his power to hold him down.
Doing the same thing as he did in round 1, and then he's going to win the fight.
One thing I got to hand Walid, he's not inactive in the guy's guard.
Nope.
He's staying busy, but as you said, it would be a good idea if he went to the body. Especially if he brings his arm up, going to that high rib cage.
Oh, God, it hurts.
Right up the lung area.
Yeah, it's kind of the same game now that we saw in round 1. But he surprised us with that quick flash going for an armbar. You never know what's going to happen. If Waleed gets a little sloppy, he might secure an armbar, you never know. And then again, of course, the sweating. It's going to be difficult, especially with somebody with technique as Waleed. That was one good shot coming through.
Waleed has not fared well against Japanese fighters in the past. Most notably, he lost to a gentleman that you're familiar with by the name of Takahashi, a very famous pancrase fighter, when Waleed was decisioned by him in his first performance in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and that was way back in 1997. But Waleed, he looks really focused, and it's been a long time coming for him to get back into mixed martial arts because he's been almost going to fight Gracie. He was going to fight him last year in January. It fell through. He was going to fight in Pride, but he's back here. And he's one of the people who stayed loyal to Carlson Gracie. I know that there was a big split up of the Carlson Gracie team earlier, where a lot of people left his team. Some of the great fighters that were on the team were Mario Sperry, Vito Belfort, Carlos Barreto, Willow Bustamante. But look at this. He's not going to get the triangle. Oh, Waleed is going to stack up into side mount, but Shungo has got to get guard here.
Oh, elbow. He landed an elbow while he dropped down. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was, it looks like an unintentional elbow.
But still, it was effective. And you see him using his tongue over his teeth. So I think the elbow really landed on his teeth.
Shungo basically being out-grappled at the moment for the first round and a half. Okay, 3 minutes left in the round.
Push a cross-face here, push himself out, create some distance so you have more power in your punches.
Do you think it's possible for Waleed to submit Shungo?
I don't know. If he dances him with punches like this, you know, I mean, a few shots here from ringside, you can hear it.
Uh-oh.
He's got his arm right there. He should right elbow and right knee. That would be great. Okay. Now we go for side choke. What I said
he doesn't have the arm all the way in, but he's got it pretty tight though.
Yeah, he's locking it with his jaw, which I always tell my students. Very good.
Oh, now he's got his arm.
Oh, yeah.
It could be over.
Yep, it could be over.
It looks like Shungo is almost out. He's got to do something quick, boss.
Oh, he has to explode and pull it out. And Waleed just tried to get himself out of the half guard and go to the side and lay down. He should also grab with his right hand his own bicep so he can generate more power.
It doesn't look like Waleed is going to waste a lot of energy here in the situation that he couldn't get the side choke.
He's trying to get out. You see? He's trying to get out. Now he jumped to the side. If he gets out and he jumps to the side, it's going to be over. That's what I really think.
And those wrestling shoes are hindering him because if he was barefoot right now,
he's got it.
There he's got it.
Okay, it's going to be over now. I cannot believe if he's going to come out, it would be a big surprise to me.
He's out. He's out. Waleed Ismail has choked out Shungo Oyama in round 2. Choked him out, boss.
Beautiful side choke. He caught it with his jaw so he couldn't pull it out. Perfect. Very nice. What a good victory for him. Oh, and he needed this.
Impressive victory. Impressive victory for Waleed Ismail. He is back, folks. Shungo's fine. He's a little lightheaded. Waleed is excited. He's back in Japan. The crowd doesn't seem real excited. 4 minutes, 24 seconds by side choke in round 1, Waleed Ismail. Round 2, that is.
Oh, he's headbutting the camera. What is he doing? Yep, he's crazy.
Oh, now he wants a piece of Iron Gracie. If Iron beats Ishizawa, there's a super fight in that.
Oh, we need an interview right now with this guy.
I would love to interview him right now. Shungo Oyama back up. He just didn't have the goods on the ground. Bali just too experienced, getting side mount here, and boss, it was textbook.
Oh, yeah. Once he was in the half guard from Oyama, Oyama should have tried to turn him to the left, you know, at least that he's on his back. Because if you're on your back with a side choke, that's a very bad position to be in.
That is a real hard move to get out of, even though Shungo may have physically been strong in the arms. Once you lock the arm out, and Shungo wanted to go out with honor. He didn't want to tap out.
Yep.
He has to go back to the drawing board. He has to work his jiu-jitsu. Shungo Oyama obviously disappointed walking out of the ring. What can he do to regroup, boss? What can Shungo do to regroup, boss?
I don't know. Get some hard training, submission training, because obviously judo differs from jiu-jitsu, especially with the rear naked chokes, which is not allowed in judo. And look at him.
Look at that crazy look on his eyes.
Crazy, crazy look.
What a wild man. There's a lot of matches for him now.
Oh yeah, and his mouthpiece doesn't help him either, you know.
He doesn't want to leave the ring. He thinks this is my world.
I think he wants a microphone.
And now for the fourth match.
青コーナーよりイゴール・ボブチャンジン選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Ukraine, Igor Bobrzyk!
Okay, boss, admit it. Igor's one of your favorite fighters.
Oh, he is. Certainly he is.
He's one of mine, too. Because there's something mysterious about a man who walks quietly but carries that big right hand.
And when people meet this guy,
listen to the crowd.
It's unbelievable. And that's what I said. He's such a nice guy. It's a very strange. He totally changes when he steps into the ring to a different kind of person.
Igor is in shape for this fight. He said he felt fat when he fought Trey Telligman, and he felt that the conditioning had something to do with it. But this time, he knows in fighting Satake, he's going to need a real good condition, because that way he can get those punches there faster.
Oh, he's going to need it because Satake is a good striker, K1 kind of striker. So, yeah, he definitely is going to need it.
but Igor is very focused in this fight. And he said, I will knock him out, about Masaki Satake. And he said he's not afraid of kickboxing because he used to kickbox, although he did have one unsuccessful fight in the K1 against one of the greatest fighters in K1 history, Ernesto Hus, of which Igor lost with low kicks. But let's be fair, if Hus were to fight Igor in mixed martial arts, it probably would go against Hus in that one.
I know, but Satake, he's a striker too, K1 striker, so.
But is he as good as Ernesto Hus?
No.
赤コーナーより佐竹正明選手の入場です。
In the red corner, from Japan,
Masaki Satake. Now this guy gives a great interview because he'll say some pretty funny things.
Yep. I always love this intro.
But it's the Godzilla movie, the original Godzilla theme song, right?
Yes, it is. What a great song it is.
It's funny, Satake says he's the leader of the gang in the dojo.
Yeah, I heard him saying it. And he's got the invisible kick. That's also a quote of him.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's been so invisible that it didn't help him in his first 5 mixed martial art fights because he lost 4 of them and won 1. So he's going to need that invisible kick tonight.
Oh, certainly against Igor. But this would be a good fight for him because all the other guys took him down to the ground, and Igor is going to trade punches with him. Now we're going to see if he can trade with Igor.
The man's got a great sense of humor, a very dry sense of humor. He says he gets banged around in the gym by Kazushi, Sakuraba, Shungo Oyama, Ishizawa, Akira Shoji, and he jokingly said that he can KO people in the gym, but he's had problems doing it in the ring in mixed martial arts so far.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, it is. You know, the Japanese public still loves the guy, though. Igor Vovchanchin, one of the greatest stand-up fighters in mixed martial arts. Masaki Satake. Satake did say, coming from a Kyokushin karate background, that a great influence on him was the karate legend from Japan, Mas Oyama. And then he used to try and emulate Mas Oyama by practicing to kill bulls and bears like Mas Oyama used to.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. He feels that Peter Arts and Ernesto Hus are the best in K1, but he does feel that Igor is the best in pride.
Yeah, he was very humble about it. That's why he's a great guy, great personality.
Oh, this is going to be a great one. I think Satake's going to try for a takedown. Looks like he's going to try and do a lateral drop and shoot for a single there. But I think he's going to do that to surprise Igor.
I think so too. He's faking it. Only faking. It would be something if he does it.
I don't know that being so green at mixed martial arts that he wants to try and take Igor down, who sometimes was able to repel the takedowns of Mark Kerr when they met in their first fight.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think he's going to do it. He said also in our pre-fight interview that he liked the distance. When you fight a striker, the distance is completely different than when you fight a mixed martial artist. And now he faces a striker, so he said, this is probably going to be my best fight.
Yeah, he does expect it to be an aggressive fight, that's for sure.
You see, the first one who's going to make a mistake is going to get it. We're just waiting.
Notice how Igor has not thrown that right hand yet.
Well, because he knows. He's facing a good striker now, a decent striker.
There's a left jab from Igor Vovchanchin. Nobody throws a kick because that would give away a takedown. So they turn it into a boxing match. Igor with that left hook and right to the body. Both punches came up a little bit short.
Yeah, it's strange what you said with the kicks because I don't see somebody go for a takedown here.
But Igor has the ability to trap the leg and throw the overhand right, boss.
That's true.
Because if Satake were to throw the right low kick, and he's probably studied down Igor, Igor will cup the leg and drop that bomb over the top and get a knockdown.
Absolutely right. Now, the referee tells him to fight. But
Igor coming in rumbling, and Satake trying to go over the top of the left hook. Igor with that left hook lands.
There was a hit.
Igor's starting to get busy. Igor can flurry, boss. He can flurry with those punches. Igor coming in, wants to slug now with Satake into the body lock position. Looked like Igor trying to dump him on the side. Satake hesitating there. Satake, he knows he's in with a guy with some speed in those fists.
And power.
Good Igor, yes. So.
Whoa, left. That was a good left. Short, but stocky left. Right on the jaw. And again, whoa, he wants to follow it up with that big right hand now. And maybe the liver kick would be a perfect combination.
That's a stiff jab there.
Yep.
A right low kick that had nothing on it. Igor landed that right hand. Igor went to the body with that right kick. Igor really turning up the steam here.
Good low kick. Coming in.
Igor landing that left hook, missing the right hand over the top. Satake really not being able to solve the boxing mode here. It would probably be the low kick into a body lock that would help him survive, because he's probably going to get hurt. Oh, good cup there by Satake. Caught the right low kick, but Igor, good overhand right by Vovchanchyn.
And almost hit with the left hook, which followed up.
Vovchanchyn landing.
This is going to be bad.
Vovchanchyn really starting to turn up the steam here with his punches. There's that right low kick.
Yep, he probably studied the fight between Vovchanchyn and Heath.
Good left hook by Vovchanchyn again. But Satake has got a chin, and he's been hit by some of the hardest punchers in the sport of martial arts. Michael Bernardo,
Peter Ertz, Jerome LeBanner.
So Vovchanchyn conserving his energy. He's not going to punch himself out because he knows he's fighting a guy who can take a punch. Vovchanchyn slipping in, bobbing and weaving.
I'm telling you, the low kick, if he continues like that, it's going to take his toll.
You're absolutely right, boss. The low kick is Satake's key to this fight. Satake showing good balance in the body lock. Igor tried to slip him down.
Yeah, we saw Satake doing real good against Guy Metzger, preventing the takedown. Ooh, that sounded a little too high.
Makes that pop when it hits the groin protector.
Oh, God, what a power, huh? Yep. He's good at protecting the takedown, defending the takedown.
Vovchanchyn thinking about underhooking that right hand into the body lock. A little bit of a slowdown. Well, the thing is that so far Satake has taken the punches right on the button, and it has almost not phased him at all.
I know, and it's something, it's doing something to you mentally. Like when you give somebody your hardest shot and he just keeps fighting, it's not a funny feeling mentally.
Yeah, because it makes you maybe lose confidence. But Igor has so many fights. Vovchanchyn ducking down low in a crouch and hanging away with Satake. Almost puts Satake on the deck there.
Look at him, he's inviting him.
But now Igor's getting his back. Igor, it will be just a matter of time before Igor steps to the side, pivots out, and takes him to the ground. Satake having wrestling shoes is a smart move in this fight because he has better traction, and he knows that he won't be susceptible to a leg lock because Vovchanchyn has never submitted anybody to a leg lock. There's that chopping right hand by Vovchanchyn.
Wow. Yeah, and he can't do anything because Vovchanchyn is holding his other hand.
Satake getting front.
My God, he's screaming to the audience.
Looks like he's bleeding out the nose a little bit.
Yep. And forget about a little bit, a lot. Yeah, the doctor is going to check it. Safety first.
That's right. Safety first for the fighters. May have had a broken nose there. But a broken nose is not going to stop Satake from continuing in this fight. Boss, you had your nose broken in the fight. You had your nose broken against Randleman.
Yes, I did. I'm looking at, from ringside, I can see Vovchanchyn, and he's not breathing heavy. He's in total shape. He's not tired at all.
It looks like Satake is enjoying this fight. He's been outboxed so far, landed a couple low kicks, but Vovchanchyn has really gone high and low with the punches, come in with a crouch, gone to the body.
He's smelling a knockout right now. He's smelling it, he's going for it. Wow.
Good inside left kick there by Satake.
Low kicks, he's doing it. Igor has to watch out. Oh, right hand. Oh my God, if that connects. Oh, the knee.
The knee.
Look at that.
It didn't really land. This fight, much like the title of this show, is definitely turning into a raging rumble.
Yeah, you remember when we were talking to people, they say, oh, Vovchanchyn is going to KO him. And we were saying, come on, man, this guy is a good striker, a decent striker. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Usually people that say that are not real up on K1 history.
Yes.
Or stand-up striking history. Because Vovchanchyn, although he is a great stand-up fighter in mixed martial arts,
it's a different game.
It is a different game because you have to practice so many other disciplines that you can't just refine your stand-up fighting. Vovchanchyn did come from a kickboxing background, but he jumped into mixed martial arts because he couldn't get fights in Russia. Speaking of fights, Vovchanchyn is a veteran of 70 mixed martial art fights with 3 losses.
Satake is throwing some knees, hard knees. Vovchanchyn was throwing body shots with the right hand to the body. Good connected also. Oh, he's taking the karate stance, and he's continuing with the low kicks.
Satake has such passion when he fights. This is really a clash in a way of 2 totally different animals. One is ice cold, Igor Vovchanchyn, and the other one is one of the most passionate fighters ever from Japan, in Satake, and they're really brawling here, folks.
And now Igor is going, he's working the body and the head. He's going all over the place, which is perfect, which you don't see a lot. He's working the body, then goes to the head, goes to the body again. And even in this position where they are in right now, he's delivering some decent, solid body shots.
We haven't seen Igor Vovchanchyn be this aggressive in a long time. A lot of people thought that his last fight against Gilbert Ivel, yeah, it looks like his there's been some tape that's falling down from a previous little scrape he had under his chin, Satake. He should just tear it off or something.
Well, this turns out to be a big fight.
This is a war right now. Raging rumble in the ring, round 1. Can you believe it's only round 1?
It's unbelievable, and they don't show any sign of fatigue. Wow.
It takes.
The audience starts.
Listen to them.
Satake.
Right now it looks like Igor's got his number. Satake should go back to the low kick. He shouldn't try and box. Maybe
only low kick.
Just throw the jab and low kick.
Whoa! And the takedown defense is perfect again. Look at this. Wow! What a first round.
Excellent first round. And it's really exactly as we expected. We expected them both to come out there. Igor Vovchanchyn, in his last fight, fought Gilbert Ivel, who may be the most dangerous stand-up fighter in the sport of mixed martial arts, and decided to take it to the ground. Many people thought that was going to be a stand-up war, but Igor used a real good game plan. Why stand up with Gilbert and face those knees? Satake, on the other hand, I think Igor wants to make a statement about his stand-up in this fight.
No, he wants, but we saw him earlier in the fight trying to go for a takedown, and I think that he paid a lot of attention to Fujita when he fought Gilbert Eiffel. Here we go.
Yeah, Sataki, catching a left-right combination. Vovchanchyn going to the body with that right hook. And Sataki looking a little frustrated after that exchange. There's that low kick. Vovchanchyn doesn't really know how to block the low kick, at least not by that example. But it's like sometimes the counterattack for a low kick is to punch the guy in the face.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was a good knee. That was a good knee that he hit him with. Did you see?
So Sataki isn't dead in the water here by any stretch of the imagination, but Vovchanchyn is outscoring him by a sizable margin right now.
Yeah, he's more aggressive at attack, but at the other end, Sataki is very aggressive too. Shouting, screaming, coming forward.
And as you said before about the confidence thing, Igor's probably thinking, wait, I hit this guy in the button about 12 times in the round, and he wobbled him once.
And some hard body shots too. And then he gives me a return a knee to the head.
Yeah.
So, what is this guy?
So this fight is living up to... I had expectations for this fight, but this is exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, but let's knock on wood, because the previous fight, when you said it was over.
Seconds out, please.
I can hardly wait to see what's going to happen in this round.
Oh, me too. I'm all smiles here.
Well, we know one thing. Igor will throw that overhand right.
Oh, and they look both in a good shape. Look at him, not breathing heavy. Wow.
I think Sataki's key here is he's got to use the jab. The jab was effective for Trey Telligman. It was also effective for Gary Goodridge when he fought Igor Vovchanchyn the second time in the Pride Grand Prix May of last year.
Yeah, but the low kick, I would go for that too. Keep going with the low kick.
But use the jab, then throw the low kick.
Yeah, perfect combo. You see the back of the leg, the side of the leg of Vovchanchyn is pretty red already. You see his left leg from here?
But his legs are so thick.
It's true.
Ernesto, who's possibly the greatest low kicker in the upper weights, had to wait for 3 rounds to chop down Igor Vovchanchyn with low kicks.
Yeah, plus.
And he's a far better low kicker than Sataki is.
Yeah, and Peter Ertz told me he fought one time, or a couple of times with Ernesto. He said his shin bones, Ernesto, his shin bones are so sharp. He says he only needs a few low kicks. So you're right. It's going to take a lot now.
It's like a razor blade. Heath has got a razor blade where Sataki, because his legs are stocky, it doesn't mean he's going to have a harder low kick. So Vovchanchyn doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's another one. Because Vovchanchyn answers with his own low kick.
Yeah, but Sataki coming from the Kyokushin karate. Listen, man, these guys, they have trained upper legs. Oh, my God.
That was a good shot.
Yes, Igor has to do something because this is going to be dangerous. Sataki should knee now the leg of Vovchanchyn. Exactly like that. A little bit more power. You see, he's doing it.
What warriors these men are.
Even hitting the leg would be very good right now.
We've seen Vovchanchyn hit the leg when he took someone down and got in the guard. He would hit them in the thigh with a punch.
I thought in Thai boxing I was the first one who did it. I did it actually in Thai boxing. I was hitting somebody with the big gloves on the legs.
Instead of a low kick, it's a low punch, but it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
Of course.
But
oh, there it is, right as you called it, Mr. Rutan.
Yep, and when he continues like that,
it's on the same spot that he landed the low kick. And the camera's got a real good angle on that. Now it looks like we're going to have a restart. And that's fine, no problem. Sataki getting busy with the kicks, and that is the key in a fight with Vovchanchyn. If he doesn't have a good jab, he's got to use kicks.
But Sataki has been there. He has been in some wars. You better believe it. Okay, 5 rounds surviving. Guys like Bernardo and
well, it's interesting because Vovchanchyn, when he gets kicked, body shots by Vovchanchyn. Vovchanchyn, when he gets kicked with a low kick, is turning his leg the wrong way. He's turning his leg away from the kick, and he's getting caught in the back of the thigh. He should turn his leg into Sataki's kick and bend the knee. That way it will bounce off the top of his thigh. Less harm that way.
Oh, less harm. Plus, he's in the perfect position to counterattack with the right straight, which is his best weapon.
It seems like Sataki is starting to figure out Vovchanchyn a little bit in this round. Oh, nice knee. If it wasn't for his own right arm, it might have done a lot of damage. Chance to go for the ankle pick there, and Chance on top in a half mount position. He's mounting him. This is bad.
Bad.
This is bad for Sataki because Sataki doesn't really know. I've never seen this.
Look at the audience.
And Bochanchin is lethal in the mounted position.
He shouldn't grab around his neck. He shouldn't do this. Sataki can turn him to the left right now. Sataki can.
But the ropes would save him.
Yeah, okay. But still.
Yeah, but Sataki might not know this.
Yeah, but he trains with Sakuraba. Sakuraba would do it.
That's true.
He's going for an armbar, it looks like. Do you see that? Oh no, he's pulling his arm away. Wow, this is not a position you want to be in with Igor on top.
No, see, Igor, oh my God, he can be absolutely crushing at a short distance with the punches. Go to the body, and this is where we were telling a lot of the other fighters in the earlier fights would not go to the body to set up the headshot, because when you go to the body, the person will drop their elbows down to protect the body, just as Sataki did, and then leave their head open. Bochanchin cracking that left hand.
Oh my God, he should try to go for guard, push him on at least bridge. If you start bridging, explosive bridging.
He's getting a high mount now. Look, his knees are right under Sataki's armpits.
Yep. At the moment he punches, he should bridge explosive, and then Bochanchin needs to find a better position. He needs to position himself, otherwise he's going to be turned. So
another thing Bochanchin could do would be throw light punches quickly. Okay, Bochanchin.
God!
Wow!
What a fight!
This is a great fight so far. Sataki has really got a lot of heart, so survived the mount there by Bochanchin. Bochanchin still in control of the fight. Now, it's going to come down to conditioning in this round. If Bochanchin gets a little tired, Sataki has got to get busy with low kicks. Just throw the low kick as hard as he can.
For 5 more minutes. If he does it, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he's got to throw. If I were Sataki's corner, okay, here we are. Sataki going with a low kick and Igor turning away from it.
And there's
another low kick, but it was with the instep. It wasn't with the shin, boss.
I know, but still, you know, it's like you said, he turns away from it, and that prevents him from tensing his muscles, so the impact is way bigger. He should turn into it.
And Igor in control in the mount here, landing that right hand and then trying to cup. He's got such a perfect position for an armbar. He could have arm guarded so easily, but Igor is not a jiu-jitsu stylist by any stretch of the imagination. His choke out of Gilbert Ivel, he said that was the first choke he'd ever done in his life.
First time for everything.
That's right. Sataki has got to get busy. If I were Sataki's corner, I would say, go out there, throw that right low kick as hard as you can.
And by looking at him, both of them, they look still in a good shape. I'm looking at Sataki right now, everybody does now. But look at him, he's not breathing heavy. Igor is not breathing heavy. He's drinking his water. It's not like he's spraying it in and spitting it out. He's drinking relaxed his water. You see, Sataki wants.
Sataki's got that look in his eyes, that hungry, animal, carnivorous look in his eyes.
What a fight, huh?
This has been a really, really exciting fight so far. This is the third and possibly, and it'll be the final round. Sataki, you can see he's going to throw the low kick. He's going to gauge it. There it is.
There you go. Now punch low kick.
Threw that left hook and a cut Igor on the elbow. Probably did more damage to Sataki's than it did Igor. There's another low kick with that left inside. You see he's going low. And Igor can't stay on the outside. Now, Sataki checked that kick really well, so that probably hurt Igor more than it did Sataki. Igor can't stay on the outside and take those low kicks like this. Oh, nice fake right kick, right hand over the top. I love that combination.
I love it too. I once knocked somebody out with a Thai boxing match. Beautiful punch.
Because what happens is the guy looks at the kick, but the kick is a fake, and then he drops his hands to try and catch the kick. Boom.
That's exactly right. Now here we are in this position again. But it has been anything but boring in this position too in the last few rounds. Even from here, they did everything.
Igor's got a knee, but the shorter man really doesn't make out well in the knee position.
Ankle pick again.
There he goes. He's going for that ankle. Satake just doesn't have the skills, although he pulled him back up. He just pulled him back up.
This guy, man, he amazes me. Samurai spirit. Here we go. Wow.
Satake at 35 years old is 7 years older than Igor Vovchanchyn at 27.
He keeps chopping away with the low kicks and the kicks.
His key to victory here is the kicks, but he's got to stop Vovchanchyn. He can't win a decision right now. He's too far behind him for. He's got to knock Vovchanchyn down, hurt Vovchanchyn. It's got to be with kicks in the body lock position. He's not going to do it with a knee. His knees have landed occasionally, but they haven't done any damage.
Yeah, I think Vovchanchyn, that they told him in the corner, you know, go for that takedown again. If you can do it again, go for the mount. But now, earlier in the round, then you got a good chance to knock him out. He's ahead on points, I think, though. But it's a great fight.
Vovchanchyn getting a little more strategic in this fight, where he was aggressive in round one and a little bit of round two. That strategy may have something to do more with his cardio than it does with a game plan.
He's got the underhooks perfect in, so then Vovchanchyn cannot pick the leg. He's the ankle pick again. You see, he knows he's going for it. Oh, there we go, shot to the wall, knee to the head.
But that knee didn't land.
Vovchanchyn was looking at me in the corner and he blinked his eye to me and smiled.
That was right after. Oh, Vovchanchyn coming in, raging with a combination.
And the liver kick.
And he's going, oh, he almost cut the kick. And Satake, to his credit, defeated the takedown. But
and he goes.
There he goes. Got that leg.
Oh.
Got the mount again.
Now he really wants to hurt him.
If I were Vovchanchyn, I would just unload about 20 punches, not worry about the power in the punches, just start getting busy with punches, and then load up periodically when the openings present themselves. But just to load and pick punches would not be a smart game plan here, because Satake will block them. Yep. Just start throwing light punches and let Satake react to them, then load up and go to the body or the head accordingly.
Yeah, I would hammer to the body so hard. Solar plexus in the middle, preferable, and then go to the head with hooks.
There's that right hand. That was a good shot. Yep. Oh, those right hands are sending Satake's head bouncing off the canvas.
1 minute.
1 minute left in this total domination by Igor Vovchanchyn over Masaki Satake, who hasn't folded 1 inch. His will is still there. Vovchanchyn, you think, was he going to go for a key lock here?
Yeah, but it's not a good position to do.
No, not from the mouth, because he could roll him easily.
Yep, that's the body shot. That was a hard punch. And he wants to do it. It's not smart.
I think he's doing it as a distraction, just trying to hold the arm. Would you be surprised if he went for an arm bar?
I would be total shock.
He had the arm cupped perfectly.
Yeah, he only has to step over.
Just fall over. Igor going for, oh, he's going for a key lock. That would be just, see, there you go. Oh, now Satake trying to double hook over, possibly flip over. Okay, the end of the fight. Boss, beautiful. This was a great fight.
This was, for me, it was the best fight till now. Beautiful fight. What a striking match.
We saw they came out conservative, felt each other out a little bit in that first round. And then Vovchanchyn just got busy and started really unloading combination after combination, and had the perfect distance for finding Satake's chin, but it didn't phase Satake. So to his credit, Satake stayed in there, took the punches, figured out in the second and third round that the low kick maybe is key, but he didn't land enough low kicks to do any damage. And I don't even see Vovchanchyn limping from the low kicks. So Satake, it may have been a conditioning thing. It may just be that Vovchanchyn had his number.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fight. They both still look fresh. If I look at them from here.
Here comes Igor raging in, missing, catching him with a forearm. And all those punches missed, but that kick to the liver, that's your liver kick, boss.
Yep, there he is.
And he caught the leg. Looks like Mr. Vovchanchin has got another win in the Pride Fighting Championships. He's got a whole lot of fights for him in the future. He wants a rematch with Mark Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix champion.
But he had to work for this victory, man. Sataki really impressed me.
Yeah, Sataki impressed us, but still he drops to 1 win and 5 losses in mixed martial arts, and that's not a good record.
No, I know. Yeah.
It's, Sataki is improving, but he needs a big win if he's going to continue. Heath, the hair, the emotional side of you, is it a good idea to be a little bit crazy to excel in this game?
Yeah, you have to be. I think when you come out with the fans here, you got, what, 20, 30,000 people watching you live, and you got, what, a couple million on the pay-per-view. You got to be a little bit crazy to want to get in there and slug it out with somebody. You've got to get over that initial fear of it. And then I think now, once after a while, you get to actually you develop a taste for it, a like, where you enjoy it. So I think for most people, that is a little bit crazy. But, you know, that's what makes life interesting.
Yeah.
Heath, how do you deal with the pressure before a fight?
I don't usually think about it a lot. I try to sleep a lot. I'm usually the only one sleeping in the locker room. I try not to think about the fight until it's there, time to go. If I could have my way, I'd sleep by the ring. They wake me up and throw me in there, because the less time I have to think about it, the better. Yeah, I just don't worry about it. I trust. I mean, God's blessed me with a lot of ability. He's put me where He wants me to be. I've got the best trainer. I've got the best training partners. When I look at it on paper, yeah, I should win, and that's the way I think about it. I shouldn't worry about it. And then when we get in the ring, we go and we see what happens.
Mark Kerr. Now, he's not just an average fighter. He's a guy who used to be #1. Where do you think he's at in his career?
Well, I don't think it wasn't so long ago. Everyone was favoring him for the Grand Prix. I mean, he's a great opponent for me. I'm really excited. I only want to fight good opponents. I want to get in there with. I don't want to get in there with people that aren't going to test my abilities. And I think he's going to be a good test for it. He's a good wrestler. I'm hoping he's going to try to stand up with me. He's been saying he might, because I'm trying to develop my stand-up skills more and more. But yeah, he's great. I mean, work with takedowns, working getting away from a guy that's supposed to be good at controlling. It's good. Best test for my abilities that I can think of right now for that.
You come from a real close family.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them coming to watch you fight?
I wish they could be here. They came to my very first fight. My grandmother was there. Everybody's there. I'm worried about my sister and brother. They get a little bit wild in the crowd, so that might be interesting. But my mother will be listening to it on the internet, on the, I guess, what is that? One of those relays on the internet. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are out there, let her get in the room if it's full. My dad, I think, will also be listening. Yeah, my family loves it, and they're really trying to come. And hopefully, if I keep saving my frequent flyer miles up, maybe they can come over one time or something. So.
Congrats.
We're here in the dressing room with Mark Kerr. Mark, you're at the crossing of your career. This fight can make and break you. Do you still think you have the tools to overcome your few losses that you had in the past?
Yeah, I think all the way up to last May, I hadn't lost a fight. What I think the last 2 times that I have lost that I've missed is the desire to go out there and fight. And once you lose that desire, you know, some athletes never recapture that and others do. And tonight I'm going to step out in the ring, I'm going to give it my best, and if I have that desire, you know, that feeling inside my heart that I want to do this, I don't think there's a person on the planet that can really get in the ring with me.
How did you get that desire back? I mean, something happened?
No, I took 7 months off. I took a look at where I was in my career, what I had accomplished, and you know, just put it in perspective and saying that if I'm stepping in the ring now, it's because I want to, not because I have
to. What's next for Mark Kerr?
Well, I tell you, it's a great time in this business to be a free agent. It's really a great time. With everything that's coming up on the horizon, with the possibility of Pride being in, you know, in Hawaii or Vegas, and what the UFC's done, what everybody's doing. So I'm really just taking it one step at a time. All I gotta do is worry about today, and tonight I guess the question will be answered whether or not I've reached the end of my career.
There he is, Heath Herring,
the crazy Texas horse. Thanks for letting me sing that.
He used to be called Mark the Specimen Kerr. Now he is Mark the Titan Kerr. This is his 8th time in Pride. Golden Glory team member, Heath Herring. 23 years old. Actually, he's got a little bit more hair than he had last time, but it's still a pretty wild dude there, boss.
Yeah, that's what a couple of years Holland will do to you.
Yeah, I was over in Holland with you guys in March, and I can see why people would
he comes out with a high kick, it's dangerous.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come out kicking against Kerr. Kerr's just going to grab the leg. No mystery here. Kerr needs this fight on the ground, and he goes for that single leg, and Heath is going up top. Heath trying to push out. Kerr driving in hard. Kerr really putting pressure here. Kerr's got Heath's back. They're up against the ropes.
Yep. I think they're going to restart it in the center of the ring maybe now. Because this... Ooh, don't turn him over. Oh, he's
going for Kimura. He's going for Kimura here.
He's got it.
He's got the Kimura. If he Kimura, but Kerr is real strong early on. But he's got his arm over his elbow there.
He is very strong.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, he's got it. He's got the Kimura, but he doesn't. Kerr's fighting out. Kerr.
Wow, that was a close one.
No, but he let him know. He let him know. Hey, I got some submissions for you. I'm not just going to lay here.
You better watch out.
What Kerr needs to do in this fight, among all things, beside win, is deliver an exciting fight. In his last couple of fights, he was a little lackluster.
Yep. No, he really needs a very explosive fight. But against a guy like Heath, it's going to be difficult. Because he's a wrestler himself.
But he's got some submissions.
Oh, yeah, and striking skills.
It's going to be hard for Heath to get out from under Mark Kerr unless they have a restart by the referees, because Kerr is perfect at top control and holding a guy down.
Yeah, I trained many times with Kerr, but he's something special, I'm telling you. So strong.
But at least Heath is keeping busy. He's trying things. He's over there trying to manipulate Mark's left hand for, I don't know if he's going for a Kimura or what he's going for, but he's distracting him is what he's doing.
Yeah, if Mark makes a mistake and he lets his right arm go, he will escape the back door, so to say.
It's like Heath is going for the Kimura again.
Yeah. He figures, hey, he's going to have it 1 or 2 times, might as well try 3 times.
Mark Kerr, yeah, he's got the full guard now. Mark Kerr is really adept at submission wrestling, having won the prestigious Abu Dhabi World Submission Wrestling Championships 2 years in a row in 2 different categories, the absolute and his weight division. So he's good at straight ground fighting, but he won most of his matches by decision. And so there it goes back to the thing about him having great control. Heath, on the other hand, unlike Kerr's last opponent, Igor Vovchanchyn, is much more active on the bottom.
Yeah, and he has only one fighting pride that went the distance. The other fights were stopped sooner.
Heath Herring.
Yes.
Right, yeah, he's been able to beat people. He tapped out Denis Sobolov with a key lock. He grounded and pounded Ensenado with knees and stopped him. He choked out big Tom Erickson, and he also choked out Willie Peters. So he's got a good rear naked choke. So Kerr probably knows that and doesn't want to give his back to Heath Herring, because Heath's got some strength on himself. Both these guys weigh right around the vicinity of the 240, 245 pound range.
Yeah, Mark came in heavier, he told me, was 252, I think, or 255 this time, really? Which is very heavy for him, because at Abu Dhabi, 30 or 225.
I don't know if that weight is going to favor him, because I think if the longer the fight goes, that weight will work against him.
I think so, too. I never believe in more mass, I always believe in more conditioning.
Come on, baby, let's go.
The more muscles you have, the more air you need.
Now, this is looking a lot like Heath Herring's fight with Tom Erickson, who was quite a bit bigger than Kerr. Tom Erickson took Heath down, Heath shut down his strikes, and Erickson wasn't a submission guy. And then they had a restart by the referee, and Heath landed a huge kick, which actually Erickson ducked into and ended up being a knee to the head. Yep. And then Heath kicked Tom Erickson again with a kick, a left kick, and then took him down and choked him out. But Kerr is just basically controlling, not trying anything. I don't see him working for submission. He's just basically wrestling.
Yeah, Heath should work more, try to escape more, go for guard, make Kerr tired, try to make him tired. And then, hopefully, Kerr makes a mistake and he's back. Again, Kerr is very good in controlling this kind of situation.
Gotta set it up, gotta trap that arm, trap his arm first and then throw it.
Keep your elbows inside, get your hands off the ground.
A bit of a stalemate. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee restarted him standing. Yeah, there's not a lot of activity here. There's nothing going on. If I were Heath, I would just like shut him down and then wait for the referee to restart him, because Kerr is just controlling him at this point. He's not really doing much. And this is really not all that surprising, because Kerr, this is the way he fights. It's really hard to break those old habits.
Yes, I hear Coleman instructing Kerr to trap an arm and then hit him. But Kerr's not going for it.
Get your arms on his biceps. Get your hands on his biceps.
He's got a high guard now, but he can pull off. Can actually try to go for an armbar. There you go. He's trying. Look at this. He's very limber also.
Hammers, nice, nice. Short hammers. Set it up, don't waste them.
Should keep moving.
Keep this way, Mark. Come on.
Besides Igor Vovchanchyn, Heath Herring is only the second fighter in the top 10 that Mark Kerr has faced.
Use your left hand now.
Okay.
Hold his hand and use your left. Yank it out of there, Kerr. Yank it out of there.
That's interesting.
Use it. Judge, stick to me.
Use that left hand.
I think Heath is actually going to go for armbar.
Use that left hand, Kerr.
And by going for the armbar, he's creating a struggle with Mark Kerr that's going to cause Mark Kerr to have to strain back, and it's going to work on his conditioning. I think this is going to be a battle of stamina in this fight, boss.
Yeah, that's the key factor to win the fight for Heath. Stamina. But we interviewed Kerr, and he told us that he is in perfect shape. He totally changed his training routine, and he said that he's in a very good shape. So we don't know what to expect this time.
What?
Okay. What was that? I don't know. It looked like Kerr was stacking up, getting ready to go for an ankle lock, but then. This is not an exciting fight right now. This is what people were hoping that Mark Kerr would not go back into. Now he hasn't landed a single strike really. He's waved his arms in the air, but he hasn't really hit Heath Herring yet.
Yeah, you're right. I think this fight is going to be interesting in the second or the third round.
When they have the stand-up restart.
Yes. Or when the referee will break and will stand him up. It will be very exciting too. Let's try our thing again.
Okay, right now, boss. And we've discussed this before when Fujita fought Gilbert Ivel, when Mark Kerr fought Eagle Brook Champion. Who's winning this fight?
Yeah, it's very difficult. You know, it's difficult to say. He is very active. Mark is very active too. Only he doesn't hit, he doesn't connect, but he doesn't connect either. It's I would call it a draw. You know, if none of them makes progress or improves his position, I would say, okay, let's make it a draw. Does the takedown count if you fight for the rest like this? I don't know. There's a hand.
Stay busy. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Let's go, Mark.
Yep.
Let's go, Mark.
We have to wait. I think it's going to be more exciting in round number 2, like I said. Because I see this as the to the end, going to the end of this round.
Kerr hasn't really tried for a submission. He hasn't really tried to ground and pound that much. Oh, there he goes.
This is better.
Now this is better for Kerr. Kerr hopped over, and now Heath on the bottom has half guard. Kerr on top has half mount. But Heath is not going to let this be a factor.
I don't think so either. And sometimes from half guard, it's easier to escape than from a guard. So because you can use the back door now, you know, you got one leg less to worry about. Kerr should try to go all the way out to the side mount and then continue. Because in earlier fights, Kerr we saw that he was very effective in that position. He can go for some submissions, striking. What he shouldn't do is put his left arm around Heath's neck, because if he does that, Heath only has to twist to the right.
Okay, there it is.
Now
that's the end of round 1. Mark Kerr was on top, and I guess the judges would say that he won the round, but it was by no stretch of the imagination an exciting round.
Nope. You're right, exactly. I think the same thing. Judges would go now in favor for Kerr. And this is where stamina is going to play a factor.
Okay, now, we went into, in the beginning of the program, about how Mark Kerr was under a huge amount of pressure to win. Do you think that the pressure is making him fight conservatively in order to just get the win?
Yeah, I think so too, but you know, if I look at him right now from this position, he has some things. He looks in a great shape, so he should just go for it. That was the takedown. He really tried to avoid it, but it didn't work against the master wrestler Kerr. But yeah, it's like you said, you know, it's
there's the Kimura by Heath trying it, but he doesn't have the good leg position.
No, and he should do it from guard would be more effective. He's going for it again.
But at least he's trying it, and he's making Kerr think about it, rather than just being static and trying to defend.
Yeah, here we see Heath Herring.
I think one of the things, at least from my vantage point, there's pressure on Kerr to not only win, but also to make an exciting fight, because the fans don't want to see another lay-and-pray situation like we've seen in the past.
Oh.
They want to see action. They want to see mixed martial artists, like, for instance, Daijiro Matsui and Pele, where they went to the ground in the previous Pride. They were all over the place. They were bouncing around, trying for submissions, picking each other up, slamming each other. They want to see that kind of a ground fight. They don't want to see one guy falling asleep on top of the other guy.
No, like we saw in the last fight, they start booing in Kerr's last fight, and Kerr doesn't want to have that again, so he has to make an exciting fight, and that's a lot of pressure right now for him.
Now, Heath, there's the knee, but Kerr grabs it. Heath almost got his back, and they're down again. He tried the right knee. Kerr immediately grabbed it, took him down, back in Heath's guard. But Heath has the right instep under Kerr, and he could sweep Kerr to the left because he's got a double underhook here.
He should do it.
Double overhook, that is.
He should do it now. That would be a perfect turn.
He really should. He should turn counterclockwise to the left, straighten out his
Mark
right
is going to
leg.
go for Kimura, I think. He's going to try to catch the hand behind his back. Watch this. It's a trick. He does this.
And he gives up the butterfly guard with the right foot under Mark Kerr's thigh and gets a closed guard behind Mark Kerr at this point.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit of the same fight now as we saw in round number 1.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because if this round goes the same way the other round does, it's going to create a little restlessness in the crowd.
Stay busy, Mark. Stay busy, Mark. Mark, stay busy. Pass the guard. Pass the guard.
But does Kerr have the facility to deliver any other kind of a fight?
Yeah, we don't know because we haven't seen him do it in his last 3 fights. And he's good at passing the guard. Now I don't know with the guard of Heath because he's got really tall, long legs, and it's very difficult to. It's a stand up. No, down. Oh.
Heath wanted to stand up, but
he was celebrating already.
Yeah, he was getting ready to throw something.
So, but Mark is very strong, and he can break the guard. The guard is open right now. If he passes the guard, go to the side and do what he has to do. He should move more, make moves, attack.
He's got to move his hips. He's got to try to get his heels on Mark's hips. He's got to play with Mark's arms, slap him on the side of the ear, punch him. He's got to get busy, just like you say, boss. He's got to move. Yeah. He's got to be, if I were him, I'd be tilting side to side, trying to do something. Kerr being a master grappler, it's really going to be a situation where, oh, what's he doing now?
He tries to go for that arm again, but Kerr's very strong with the arm. It's going to be very difficult to submit Kerr, trust me.
Yeah. Nobody's come close. The closest thing that Kerr has come to a stoppage was when Igor Vovchanchyn stopped him with a knee to the head, of which at that time was not a legal knee, of which now they've changed the rules back to the old mixed martial art rules. And Heath getting that leg up top, trying for something, but Kerr passing the guard back down low again.
He should move more. People start booing again. You see,
this is what people do not want, this kind of a fight.
Yeah, the ref should put it up. Stand them up.
This was one of, back in the early days of mixed martial arts, when Royce Gracie first came out in the UFC and pulled the guard and would have this kind of fight, the fighters on top, many of them didn't know what to do, so they ended up getting caught in submission. But once the fighters learned defense against this, then sometimes fighters would get in this position and not know what to do, and it would result in a boring fight. Now, we really don't want to see that happen again tonight because of one fighter is able to shut down the other fighter.
No, and it looks like it's going to happen. That's the bad thing, the bad part. Yeah. I think we have to, he should twist him to the right.
Heath should twist Kerr to the right?
Yep. The rope is there, okay, but at least, throw him off balance, see what you can do. He should move.
Now he's got full guard again.
Yeah, it's not going to happen now. Referee should stand him up.
I agree. At some point, Heath has got to explode with some movement and maybe even punches from the bottom just to get things going on.
Yeah, it's difficult to fight a fight like this.
But are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised at all. It's logic. It's a game to play, and he's going to win this way. It's not an exciting way, but he's going to win this way. But,
exactly.
And if you play it a little different, it's going to be dangerous against a guy like Heath. So,
okay, now we're going to have a reset. Finally. So now he's all psyched up.
Yeah, he's going to get a yellow card.
He's all psyched up. Who's getting a yellow card? Kerr?
Yes.
Kerr gets the yellow card, and he's going to throw a bomb here.
He's going to throw one.
Oh, what a kick! What a kick by Heath Herring!
Full in the head.
Mark Kerr took that kick. It was a huge right roundhouse kick. a la Tom Erickson when he caught him. And Heath Herring is kneeing him in the head. He's going to stop Mark Kerr. Kerr's in trouble. Kerr's out. Kerr's really in trouble. The fight is over. Heath Herring.
Unbelievable.
Took care of it. He took care of it, boss.
Oh my God, this guy, he is so freaking strong in his kicks.
Wow, what a kick. That kick landed right on the button, and to Kerr's credit, he took the shot.
Oh my God.
It was really dizzy.
I want to see the rerun of this. I want to see that kick to the head. This was a devastating kick, and he didn't flinch Kerr first. It was strange. My God.
You know, it's gotta really be a frightful sight when Heath Herring gets back up off the bottom and gets that look in his eyes.
Oh,
like screaming. And
here we go. Watch the kick.
Throwing the kick, and he missed the kick.
No.
Now he's going for the takedown.
They didn't show the kick that was hitting.
They're going to show the other kick.
They have to.
Yeah, because now Heath is going to start throwing the knees right there, and he's going to knee him over and over again. And it was a TKO by referee stoppage.
Knees.
It was a referee stoppage at 4 minutes and 54 seconds, and Heath is just in Terminator mode, kneeing him to the head. Heath Herring is really devastating right here.
Wow.
And look at him, he's psyched. But I want to see that high kick.
I want to see that high kick too, please. People, if you can hear this, show us the high kick.
It was round 2, folks. 4 minutes, 54 seconds. TKO. Heath Herring. Heath Herring. Now this really puts him up high in the rankings.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, this guy is like the man. Everybody in the whole business is going to have difficulties with him. He is strong, conditioned, well-rounded, punching, kicking, kneeing. He does the whole package, submissions. He's got it all. Wrestling skills. And he's, what is he, 24 years old?
He's 23.
23 years old. He's just, he told us in the pre-fight, he's growing.
His brother, 32-year-old gentleman, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The ever-lovable 28-year-old from Japan. This is his 9th time in Pride. Ebenezer, this is the 3rd appearance he's made in the Pride Fighting Championships.
Yep, and Matsui wants to go. You can tell by the way he looks at him.
Well, he's got a height differential, so that's going to definitely favor him in the stand-up match. Ebenezer seems a lot bigger, but he's leaner.
Yeah, they're about. Oh, yeah, he's a little more heavier. There we go.
Matsui switching to southpaw.
Ebenezer looks like he's already waiting to deliver a knee when he shoots. For some reason, I have that feeling. Yep. To overcome the distance, the length advantage that Ebenezer has, it's a little bit difficult, so that's why they're trying each other out a little bit.
Good combination there by Braga. He got him in a plum Muay Thai clinch. Matsui lateral drop straight down and escapes. Braga's got his back. Rear body lock position.
I tell you, this is going to be very exciting.
The thing that really impressed me about Matsui in his last fight with Pele is they did the unexpected. He's going to need that tonight in spades against Braga. Braga, one of the calmest, most methodical terminators in the game.
Yeah, when we saw him against Jeremy Horn with a guillotine choke, nobody expected that either.
No, they didn't, because at that time, Jeremy Horn was on his way up. They met. It was Ultimate Brazil, and he beat him in 1998.
Wow, then we got the Marco Ruas stab. I think he's the first one who started it.
Yeah, he's the first guy I saw do it in the international scene.
Yeah, it's like Peter Smith did it in Thai boxing a long time ago in Thailand.
I've also seen it in the Three Stooges.
Okay, you got me, man. You win this one.
Yeah, but you won the opening, so.
El Guapo actually won the opening.
You won the opening. You had like 7 women around you. I'm over there. And
you had Jeff.
I had Jeff Sherwood. Jeff Sherwood, SureDog.com.
Perfect. I like this. A break.
Oh, yeah. Now, here we go. It's going to get exciting. One thing I noticed is that Matsui surprised Braga with the right hand in standing.
He's so fast with his punches without the big blow. His hands are great.
Probably been doing a lot of mitt work in Brazil with Luis Alves.
It's kind of the style like Pedro Rizzo, huh?
Yes, yeah. It's got a lot of that kind of motion, that kind of rhythm. Yep. But very relaxed.
But Ebenezer is a little bit more explosive. Oh, he's coming. He really wants to land that.
Oh, there he comes. A good left hook. And nice spin there by Matsui into the guard. But I don't know if he wants to stand there because those long arms of Braga could start grounding and pounding.
Yep, like he did in his match against Funaki. He hurt Funaki a lot from being in Funaki's guard. He hit him a lot to the head.
Yeah, when Braga fought Funaki, and that was April 18th, 1999, it was ruled a draw, but many people felt that Braga definitely won the fight.
Yeah, and what he also did, he really worked the body and head. He's going to show it now too. He's going from body shots to head, head to body, and everywhere the body takes the solar plexus, middle, liver, the whole package.
You see him patting him on the top of the head like that? I'm not going to go there again with the Three Stooges. But I don't think that they think it's funny.
Not right now, I guess. Yeah, the long arms of Ebenezer, and again, I cannot tell you what goes up. He has to create some distance so he can generate more power. That's what he's trying now. And Matsui's holding his arm like he wants to go for an armbar, but now he makes it the left shot to the head.
Ebenezer is primarily a striker, but he does have a few submissions in his arsenal. He's won fights with triangle choke, and as we said about his victory over Jeremy Horn with a guillotine choke. It looks like he might be going for a neck crank here.
Lifting him, pulling him out of the corner, away from the ropes.
So he saved the referee the job of doing that, because in the Ring of Pride, if the fighters are slipping outside the rope in the ground position, they will restart the fighters toward the center of the ring for the safety of the fighters.
Yeah, Ebenezer leaves his hands a little low, so I really think Matsui is going to attack an arm for an armbar, straight armbar. That's what I think. He's leaning it, he's holding the arm all the time. I really think he's going to skip out and he's going to try to go for an armbar. I don't know if it's smart to do, because then Ebenezer will pass his guard and go to the side or maybe stand up. But it looks like he wants to do it.
Right now, Braga is not doing as much damage as I thought he would in this position.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Because Matsui is doing a good double overhook, crossface, double crossface, and he's landed a little shot of his own and didn't do anything.
And he's not working the body either. Like I said, that he would.
Braga hasn't fought mixed martial arts. for a while since his loss to Akira Shoji, and that was January 30th of 2000. So it's been over a year and a half since he's been in the ring of mixed martial arts. And that was in Pride.
But these guys, they have a fight every day in training there in Brazil. Oh, he's tapping his hand like Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. Look at that. There's that Three Stooges thing. It's something about the people that train at Takada Dojo, Kazushi Sakuraba, Daijiro Matsui. There's a little bit of comedy involved because I think there's got to be a whole lot of confidence in their grappling ability to pull things like that off, just be slapping the guy on the top of the head.
Just when you do it, you know, slap his ears or something, you know.
Well, I think he's doing it to distract him because the guy's thinking, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's true. I expected Ebenezer to throw more shots and harder shots, especially because he's been concentrating more on striking lately because he was fighting in the K1. Maybe again he thinks, you know, why take it against K1? Oh, there we go.
There have been fights that Daijiro Matsui has had where being in the guard wasn't a good idea, like when he fought Todd Medina in King of the Cage, which he spent on his back in the guard and got pounded. But he hasn't been getting pounded yet. It's, I think he's waiting to explode with his submission.
Yeah, like I said before, it looks like he wants to go for an armbar because he holds the arm in a particular way. It is a setup for an armbar, but yeah. Dangerous is in this game, especially later in the round, the sweating. It's when you go for submission, you can lose the control, you can lose the better position that you have right now. I mean, the guard always beats side control. Yeah, that's not going to do a lot of damage.
Well, they've really got to do something else.
Yeah, a stand-up would be good right now.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee restarted standing because it's almost a stalemate position because Braga hasn't really landed that many effective shots. Matsui, obviously, from the bottom can't land effective shots, and he hasn't gone for submissions. He just basically kept a tight guard behind Braga's back and held on and shut down Braga's striking. So, in a way, if you have to judge a fight, you have to go with Braga, who's more aggressive.
Yep. But like I said, if it doesn't have any effect, it's not effective striking, yes, the fight's going to be up.
Yeah, good.
Very good. He heard us.
Oh, yeah.
He heard us.
He tapped into his psychic reader's net.
That's it. I was
meditating.
There we were.
Chanting. Oh, no. I guess you're going to restart him towards the center.
Okay, we chanted wrong. We chanted wrong.
Okay. We'll have to do another. Okay. We'll go higher than lower.
Yes. I see this is not going to work.
Dear referee, we are tuning in, telling you to restart the fighters standing.
Yeah, they're going to write this round out like this, and then second round,
Braga's going to try and keep standing and initiate him.
Exactly.
So far, it's a lot of slapping from Matsui and a lot of punching, which has been blocked primarily by Braga on top.
We got 50 seconds left, 0 seconds left in round number 1. Yeah, they're not going to stand it up anymore.
Matsui did say he feels he could defeat Braga on the ground. He's seen him fight in K1 and realized that he's really improved his standing game. And Matsui says that he doesn't really fight for fame or fortune. He just wants to fight the strongest fighters. And he really wants a rematch with Anderson Silva. And he feels that a victory over Braga is the first step toward this.
Yeah, well, then he has to do more than he does now.
Yeah, because he's going to give away this round.
At least go for submissions, do something. It's only like 15 seconds left.
He's got his knees stacking up there. He's got to do a heels on hip, push, stand back up, but then standing back up is going to favor Braga. End of round 1. Not an exciting round by any stretch.
No, it started out real well, and then at the moment that I was telling the audience, oh guys, this is going to be an exciting match, it turned into a different kind of match. So maybe I shouldn't say it anymore, or every time when I say it, I knock on this table. Is it wood? Yeah, it's wood. And then we got the ring girls.
Yep. Taijiro Matsui getting administered in his corner. Nobuhiko Takada, the famous pro wrestler over here in Japan, in the corner with Matsui, giving him advice. Matsui conferring with Takada. There's that left-right uppercut combination and trying to pull a plum clinch and deliver the knee to the body. Matsui cross-arming and ducking out, escaping, but then getting into a reverse body block and leaning over the ropes. Matsui could have been suplexed, but the ropes were a factor there. And there's that uppercut again.
I like this sprawl. Watch how the reaction, the reflexes of Ebenezer. Watch this. Whoop, he's gone.
Yeah, that was
phenomenal reflex.
It was exactly right. It was a reflex. You don't have to, because you can't think in that ring.
No, it has to come automatically.
You have to have drilled that so many times and been under pressure with it so many times. Here they are.
Hey, that was the drum, the totem drum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, little conga drum action on his head. A lot of rhythm there being assessed in round one. What would Takada be telling Matsui right here?
I don't know. I said, don't go to the ground. And if you go to the ground, be in his guard or at least on top. But you don't want to have him in your guard anymore.
Because that didn't work.
No, it didn't work for sure. No, it's not going to work. If it doesn't work the first 10 minutes when everybody's still fresh, it's not going to work the other rounds either. Strategy, you have to change the game plan now.
Matsui may be in a damned if he does, damned if he doesn't situation here, because to stand up with Braga, in my opinion, would be disaster.
Yes. No, he's not gonna. That's not gonna work for him.
And to go to the ground, Braga is good enough for a wrestler. He's going to be on top. He's going to end up on top. He's big enough. He's good enough for a wrestler. But Braga wants to do a K1 fight. He wants to do a stand-up fight. And there's the sprawl, beautiful pancake sprawl, and Matsui spinning that wild guard spin. Matsui on his back.
And you see also Braga, when they stand up, he comes close, very close to Matsui. He isn't afraid of the takedown. He's very confident that this is not a wise thing to do.
Yeah, Braga should have just stayed up.
And I hear the people already, because I really hope that this is not going to look like round number one.
As we saw enough now, he's got an open guard. He's trying to stack his knees up high, but Braga keeping close enough where it's going to be difficult. Going for a neck crank there, boss.
Yeah, normally I use that to break somebody's guard, but Matsui is small, so I don't know if neck crank is going to work if he has enough leverage to pull that neck. With tall people, it always works. Tall and very muscular. Yeah, Braga has to stand up. He knows his game is on his feet. I mean, he didn't do any damage with his game. This is good.
Heels on hips there. Matsui pushing Braga up.
Just let him get up. That's it. That's it.
Matsui's knee to the head there. It almost landed. It didn't.
Oh, he's got the front choke, the same as he had with Jeremy.
And you know, this guy's got a really good front choke. Guillotine choke. Now Braga,
he's going to get a knee.
He's going to. Matsui's not going to stay there because Matsui hustling here, really hustling, staying out of harm's way. He was in a bad position there for a knee strike.
Very bad. And Ebenezer's going to throw it. I mean, that was seconds away.
If I were Ebenezer, I would stand back to the middle of the ring and make the guy stand up.
Get up, you.
Because why? Because what's he going to do here? He's going to land a couple kicks. He's not going to kick him in the face. Matsui was too good on the ground defensively with strikes in this position.
Yeah, but maybe he thinks, you know what, let's take a few deep breaths before I do it. Because he's right now in the position, you know, he can breathe, relax, take some extra breath. Oh, anyway. Not anymore.
Oh, good right hand by Matsui. Ooh, right on the button. Right on the button. It looks like Braga is stunned by that punch.
He's still. Oh, he should step away.
He hit Braga right on the button.
Wow.
I think Braga's head must be spinning right here, but Braga, he's been hit before, and he's been hit by a lot harder punches than that in Jerome Labana. Of course, he got knocked out by Labana in the first round, but...
Did you remember when he came up, when I said he has to take it to the ground, but you never know, he can surprise him with a swing or something, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, because like I said before, those guys from Takada Dojo, there's a shoulder strike.
Yeah.
Sakuraba, and now Matsui doing things that people do not expect. Throwing a punch against Braga in a standing war. We didn't expect it.
Nope, and everything helps. I'm telling you, if he was stunned, every little thing that he does now will help. Not right now, he's recovering now.
Now, Matsui has got to be really careful of that right high knee from Braga in this position. Braga, right there.
There you go, baby.
You can't tilt that head too far to the left because Braga can knock him out from here. It's a trick Ernesto who's patented in his K1 fights.
Yeah, they're very limber and they come real high.
A tall guy has a much more advantage in the clinch with knees.
Here we go again. Perfect. I like this.
I want to see a right hand by Matsui again. Come on, Matsui. Oh. Matsui, shoot.
What a good takedown defense he has.
You should throw the knee. Throw the knee. That's right. He's got him in a bad position. Matsui's got to tuck and roll here or do something. He can't stand there. He falls back into the...
He should have done that at the moment he got the knee. You know, that would have looked like really cool.
Matsui in the classic butt scoop position.
Yeah. That's the good one. Whoa.
But he missed.
He missed, but
that was.
I like the try. He got a 10 for trying. You know, there was the undo glove kick, you see? That's when you need extra chance to breathe, you know, you kick the hand in the glove. It's a special Brazilian trick. Oh, no.
Don't go on the board again, because now we're going to be in another slowdown here. Braga should have made him stand up, but maybe that right hand changed his mind.
Yep, he thinks, you know what, I don't want to have another shot like that. Let's play it safe. Because right now I'm ahead on points. I play my cards right. I'm going to win this fight.
I think Matsui is one of the most spirited fighters I've seen in Pride. He's got so much energy, so much enthusiasm. He just loves to get in there and rumble. He loves the game.
And he wants to go. Oh, round number 2. That was a fast round. It looked like a 2-minute round for me. But it's because it's exciting.
And you know, I don't think Matsui won it with the right hand because Braga defeated his takedowns with a sprawl. He ended up in his guard. He attacked more with kicks, even though some of them missed. And I think Matsui is down 2 rounds, and he's going to need a submission or a knockout. And I don't think he's going to get a knockout.
We never know. If he can throw that right hand again, he's going to go down. I mean, how many of those shots can you take? Here we go. They're probably going to show the hand.
Here's the right hand. That was a beautiful right hand, right on the button.
Wow.
And he rocked his neck, and you know, that's where the knockout occurs, is when you snap the neck to the side like that. It sends a shock down.
Oh.
It's a beautiful chopping right hand.
Yeah, that made him change his mind.
Good right hand. And Braga just thought, where did that come from?
And what to do now?
And here he goes with that face kick from standing.
Which made a glove kick, you see? There we go, the glove. Thank God for round number 2. Turned out to be an exciting match now. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope that Ebenezer is not going to play it safe and go for that takedown and land in the guard and play out. Because for him, he thinks, if I beat this guy, I beat the guy who beat it. Pele.
Right. So, but to be fair, Matsui outweighed Pele by a little bit. Not saying that that's the reason why I beat him, but now here Matsui's outweighed a little bit himself. It's like a bigger version of Pele, but their fighting style is different because Ebenezer Fontes Braga is much more conservative than the Shootbox Academy guys, which Pele is a member of. As a matter of fact, that conservatism, he should really let it go in this fight. He should just go out there and start throwing punches and kicks and see if he can take Matsui out of there. He's ahead on points, though.
Oh, yeah, way ahead. And also use the long knees, the knees to the head, like you said. He's very good at it. Yeah, watch out for that hand. He sticks his head up all the way high. You see his jaw. It's a little dangerous thing to do. Whoa. Wow. That was an uppercut in the left hook. Unreal.
I want to see a left inside kick by Braga. I don't understand why he doesn't throw the left inside kick.
Yeah, I think he's afraid for the takedown if he does that.
Maybe.
His sprawl is real good. Yeah, because that's the... Oh, whoa, look at this. Oh, kick to the liver from the back.
Now, just move back. Just step back. Braga should just step back instead of playing this game with him. It missed. You like those liver kicks, Braga?
Oh, man. I love him.
You've ended some fights with that.
Oh, yes. Knees, kicks, punches, everything. Yeah, walk back. If he stands up here, that wouldn't be a wise thing to do because then he got him right against the ropes in the corner, and then he can unload.
If he stepped back 2 feet, it would really make it to where Matsui almost had to stand up.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be step back. He wouldn't step back to the center of the ring. Just step back about 2 feet, make Matsui get up, and then attack as soon as he stands up.
That is the perfect strategy, Stephen. These kicks are going to take his toll too because they have impact. It's not like he's hitting the shin.
Okay, good. I'm glad. They're going to take their toll, but in the last round,
yep, you're right.
If it was the first round, it would take more of a toll. But the last round, you're pumped with adrenaline, and it's not going to take as much of a toll as it would in the first round because then it would have time to really affect your body. Braga really trying to land that right uppercut over and over again.
He loves it.
And it's a real short uppercut.
Oh, that was a good left.
Yes, it is. It's progressively gotten better. First round, a little static. Second round, a little more action. Third round, a lot of possibilities.
Whoa, and there he comes again, and he connects with the right hand and the left hook.
Matsui can't start this stand-up thing. Oh, drop kick there by Matsui. And Ebenezer trying to pay him back with a kick to the face while Matsui's down.
Ebenezer got some real good reflexes.
Yes, he does. He's starting to get his timing down and figure out Daijiro Matsui. In control, the man from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ebenezer Fontes Braga. Now that grazed the head of Daijiro Matsui.
Yep, you don't want that connect.
He's got such a whip in that right roundhouse kick. There it is again. It grazed again the head.
And it's so fast. It's an explosive kick. It comes out of nothing.
Back up.
Perfect. This is
uppercut. Now they're trading here. Oh, man, he almost ducked into a knee there.
Oh. No, the knees are coming. Oh, I see it coming.
Matsui shooting, going for the single, but Braga hips to the floor, sprawls out. Braga knee to the head. Matsui starting to take a bit of a beating here, but spinning out into the guard.
But Ebenezer knows now what to expect. Every time he spins out the same way, so he simply steps backwards.
1 minute left in this most exciting of rounds of this fight.
And it could be a finish in a knockout because Ebenezer is looking for it.
Ebenezer should just punch. Just go out there and punch. Don't even worry about the knees. Just punch. He's got his back, but he's not going to be able to submit Matsui with this little time left.
No, he should go for knees now. Ooh, or that right uppercut. Now knees.
Go for the soccer kick.
Grab the rope, jump up.
Matsui going for the ankle pick and spinning out. Matsui was able to defend himself and to keep from getting knocked out, but he's so far down in points. It looks like Braga is going to get a win out of this.
Yeah, this win for Braga 100%.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't really see it any other way. Braga pretty much controlled all the rounds. Matsui landed the right hand in the second, but it really was only one shot. It was a good shot, but Braga just shook it off like it was nothing. Matsui's not really that banged up, though.
Nope.
Like I said before, he had real good defense. He got the strikes, both standing and especially on the ground. Let's go to the decision. We're not not surprised. It is a decision. 3 rounds for Ebenezer Fontes Braga.
Jesus.
So far, the show has lived up to the name Raging Rumble. We saw the debut of Asuario Silva with a heel hook over Valentine Overeem. That means the Shootbox Academy, they've got submissions. We also saw Walid Ismail return with a side choke victory over Shungo Oyama. That was dramatic.
That was very dramatic. And let's not forget Masaaki Satake against Igor Vovchanchin. What a battle that was, huh? Both good strikers, both good kickers, and Igor going for submissions. Wasn't that unbelievable?
Igor had the mount, grounded and pounded a little bit, stood up with him, but it was Heath Herring. Now, who's going to want to fight Heath Herring after that fight?
I don't know, man. How scary that was. Did you see when the referee stopped him and asked him to stand up? The look in Heath Herring's eyes, looking at Mark Kerr, screaming, "Come on, I want you!" I mean, no, God,
it was interesting. We established this at the beginning of the show. We said that this was a show about pressure. Kerr was under a great deal of pressure. He went back to his old ways and laid on Heath Herring, hoping it wouldn't stand back up. But then he cracked under the pressure when he stood back up, and that high kick,
oh my God!
And then the knees, and then the referee stopped it. Heath Herring is definitely going to rise up into the top 2 or 3 in the heavyweight division.
Definitely. The Texas Crazy Horse is coming up.
You bring a lot of rage into the ring occasionally. Why is that?
Well, that's just my style. I'm very passionate about what I do. I want to mangle people up. I want to twist them around and do all sorts of nasty things to them, and it just shows in the ring.
Who's the hardest hitter in the sport?
The hardest hitter in the sport would be myself. I am the hardest hitter, bar none, in the sport.
You say you're the hardest hitter in the sport. Who's the hardest puncher that ever punched you?
That ever punched me, I'd have to say Igor Vovchanchin. I didn't even feel his punch. I just woke up after him.
There's a rumor going around that Tank Abbott is going to be coming back to mixed martial arts and may want to fight in Pride. Would you like to fight him? And if so, how would that fight be?
I think definitely I would love to fight Tank. It'd be a crowd-pleasing fight, just as well as Igor and myself has always been. Stand-up fight, 2 guys going at it. Nobody really giving an inch until one goes down, and that's something that crowds love to see. For instance, myself and Tank, it'd be the same thing. I think I'd knock the taste out of his mouth.
What do you think of Tank personally?
Personally, I don't really know him. I hate to make a comment on somebody that I really don't know. He seems to be a bit of an but then again, he seems to be an intelligent individual. So I don't know. It's a toss-up between and intelligence.
There he is.
Big D.
Antônio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. This is his Pride debut. Big Daddy Gary Goodridge taking this fight on like a week's notice or something, or 10 days. Mark Coleman, originally scheduled to face Antônio Nogueira, hurt his knee in training, and maybe hurt it even more when he went and did a pro wrestling match. Big Daddy never turned down a challenge.
Ever.
2 big guys in the ring. Nogueira says he's been training a lot of Muay Thai. Gary's got big punches, but Gary might not have had enough time to really get into proper condition in this one. So relaxation is going to really, really play into his favor. He's got to stay relaxed.
Yeah, but he got those bombs. And great knees. We saw him.
Okay, now Nogueira shooting in, but Gary just sprawling back and defeating the takedown easily.
Yeah, that's what happens if you train with Tom Erickson.
That's right, and Mark Coleman. Ooh. He's got Tom Erickson in his corner and Coleman in his corner. There's a low kick, but Nogueira may not kick as hard as some of the people that Big Daddy has fought before. Big Daddy fought Satake in a K1 fight. And Satake, look at that punch, missed by a mile. Oh, he sprawls again. Now that's a good sprawl. Gary's defense, throw the knee, Gary. And Nogueira pulls guard. Nogueira wants to. Oh, Nogueira with a beautiful roll.
This is not good.
No, this is not good at all for Big Daddy.
Yep, that was one little mistake he made, and he pays the price right now.
Nogueira, a world-class grappler. He feels that there's no heavyweight that have the ground skills that he does in mixed martial arts. He's the winner of the Rings King of Kings 32-man tournament, and he won that tournament with a chokeout of Valentine Overeem February 24th of this year.
Here, he's locking the arm up of Big Daddy and hitting him with the left. This is a very smart thing to do. He goes for it.
Gary with a beautiful reversal, and Nogueira pulling guard again. I don't know if he wants to have Gary on top of him necessarily in the guard, because Gary can, he can hit with that right hand.
Right sledgehammer, let's call it.
Yeah, good point. Gary should stand up here. Oh, no, he's going for the armbar. Gary knew he would do this. It looks like, well, he doesn't.
He's turned to the left. That's what he should do. Jump over. Oh, but Nogueira's holding him with his arms.
Yeah.
It's very smart. Well, he's going for triangle, and there we go.
Oh, no, he's got him. He's got it sunk, boss.
Yeah,
he's got it sunk. There's no way Gary can get out. Gary taps out. Gary taps out to a triangle. Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira. Pride debut with a quick chokeout via the triangle choke over Big Daddy Gary Goodridge.
Beautiful. He's got the long legs. He wrapped around Big Daddy's big chest, because normal people cannot do it because he's way too big. But he's got the long legs.
There goes embracing his cornerman Luis Alves on the right, and Ebenezer Fontes Braga. Mario Sperry with his back to us, one of the greatest grapplers in the world. Now that was a classic example of jiu-jitsu that will work. Here he is going for the triangle. He's going for the armbar here. It looks like a shoulder lock now, but now he's got the triangle choke.
Right away.
Beautiful triangle, and he rolls him over.
Pulls the head. Perfect.
And Gary taps out, and that's it. Textbook, beautiful, beautiful triangle. This guy may be right in that he's got the best submissions in the heavyweight division.
I'm here with Quinton Jackson. Quinton, you're fighting in Pride. What does that mean to you?
Shit, just a day at the office. Like, you're doing your job. I'm here to do my job.
It seems like you've got a lot of rage, and you channel that into your fighting. How does that fuel you?
It's just, like when I black out, you know what I'm saying? I go and I just let the rage take over. I let, Rampage come in, let him do his thing. I'm not Quinton when I step in the ring. I'm Rampage.
And do you think that's going to come in handy when you face Sakuraba?
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna have my chain too.
You're going to have your chain in the ring?
Damn right. Sakuraba tapped out 4 Gracies, and I got to have a chain with me, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that street fighters can make the transition into mixed martial artists?
Oh yeah, when we get some skill, if you teach us some, we'll. Big fight of my life, and the guy I got to fight, I think he is like one of the best guys, the best fighters in the world. I'm in a no-lose situation, I'm not scared of Sakuraba or no other person, you know what I'm saying? I'll fight anybody for the right to be honest.
So where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Man, in 2 years, I'm on 23, so in 2 years, I see myself being 25.
Okay, we're sitting here at ringside, and we have the pleasure of being assisted in the commentary by Mark the Hammer Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix champion. Mark, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back, but I would have rather been in the ring tonight, but shit happens.
What can you do? You need to be 100% prepared, man, 100% intact. Most definitely.
Don't do it. Look at this guy. We've got Quinton Rampage Jackson.
He did quite an obscene gesture. I saw it from here. You couldn't see it on the screen.
That's good to know. Kazushi Sakuraba coming back after his pummeling from Vanderlei Silva in his last fight, and that was Pride 13.
Oh, he can't keep the chain. We see the referee asked him to lose the chain. That is...
of course, he's got to lose the chain. Now Sakuraba, as we had mentioned, pretty much the theme of this show has been pressure.
Oh,
now he's got a lot of pressure on him here to deliver a big win over Quinton Jackson. The fans, as you can hear by the cheers, love Sakuraba. Jackson doesn't mind being the bad guy. He may have been the bad guy 1 or 2 times in his real life, and in the ring.
And we know about that.
We'll leave it on that note. Jackson's ready to rumble, though, and he's going to throw that high haymaker. Sak going for the single. And Jackson, now we're down in Sakuraba's territory, Mark.
Yes, we are. I think Quinton had some wrestling back, and he should have been able to stop that shot, but he's on his back now in a bad position, as we know. It's not good to be on the bottom.
Sakuraba can do a number of things from the guard, but I think he's
passing, going.
Quinton almost passed the guard for him.
Doesn't. Yeah. There you go, baby.
Quinton does have the one. Oh, now Quinton just gave up from a butterfly guard into half guard.
Yeah, that's not a wise thing to do with Sakuraba. He will go for it. Yeah, he's going to escape, go for straight arm or something like that.
Quinton did say he's not going to lay down for Saku, and if he messes up, he's going to slam him, but he's not going to be able to slam him from the bottom. Oh, he's trying to bridge up, but Sakuraba could submit him. Quinton doing some things here that he should do to get it back standing. Had a guillotine choke, but now they're back standing. Quinton should throw the knee here.
Oh, he wanted to do the slam. Did you see it?
Yes, he did.
He told us that he wanted to do a slam.
Sakuraba going. Oh, getting slammed there.
There we go, triangle. Oh my God. And there the slam is.
There was the slam. He predicted the slam, and he did the slam.
2 times, actually.
He does have a lot of power.
He said he wants to knock him out with a slam. But he also said that he's one of Sakuraba's biggest fans.
Yep. Most people are.
You have to.
I think so, because Sakuraba going for the triangle.
He goes slam.
And he slams him again and again.
And he's securing the triangle now. Here we go. He holds the head.
And he's slamming him again. It's going to take a lot of energy, Mark, don't you think?
Yes, he's burning a lot of fuel, but very exciting here.
Very exciting. He's doing what he said he was going to do, and those slams are going to take their toll on Sakuraba's back. We've all injured our back at one time or another. It doesn't feel good to get slammed like that on your back.
He has a lot of power. Wow. It definitely took a lot of energy, 3 lifts like that, but Sakuraba's staying relaxed here.
Yes, he is. Sakuraba seemed to be in tip-top shape when we talked to him a couple days ago. He jokingly said that he thinks that Ishizawa versus Gracie, which is coming up next, will be a more interesting fight than this fight, but I don't know about that so far. But it's Quinton Jackson who's kind of made this fight.
Man, he's doing everything. But one mistake is enough to get caught, and he's already setting an arm up. Look at this, he's holding the arm. With two hands, there we go.
There it is.
There it is.
Quinton Jackson would like to say hello to some of his training partners like Rex Wynn, Andy. Oh, he's going to throw him out of the ring.
Oh.
He would also, he's got him.
Oh my God.
He got out of the armbar.
What an
slam.
exciting fight.
Yes, he's out there with nothing to lose. He's giving it all he's got.
Quinton Jackson would also like to say hello to Andy, Alex Lee, and one of his training partners, Dave Roberts.
Yeah, you can see the fatigue setting in already.
And Saku.
It has to be. He's very tired.
Yeah, he just gave up that takedown. He gave it up. Saku's going to probably get into the side mount, spin around, go for an armbar here. He's going to pass. There it is, side mount.
No, straight armbar's going to come up right now.
It's going to come up right here.
You just can't waste that kind of energy out there.
Yeah. But, you know, it made for an action fight.
Yes, it did, but it didn't make for a win, probably. Here.
That's true.
Yep. You got to win.
What we're looking for.
I think it's the Gary Goodridge philosophy, right?
There we go. Oh.
And he came in, that nice knee to the head there by Quinton. And that shades of Maurice Smith versus Mark.
Oh, he hits him a few times hard there.
I don't remember nothing about that.
He's going for the reverse hammerlock. There we go.
There we go.
He's going to get it, it looks like.
But Quinton has been so unpredictable. Oh, he's got it. Oh, he got out of it. He got out of it.
Very good escape. Pushing his body away to stretch the arm again. That's perfect.
Look what Quinton's doing. He's giving
so
his back.
Explosive.
No, not a good idea with Sakuraba. Sakuraba's going to go for the choke here. But Quinton's going to slam him again.
This is an action-packed fight.
Nice.
Another slam now. What's he going to do with this? He's going to try and suplex him.
And now he has to watch out. Are we going to get
shades of Renzo Gracie?
Yep.
Shades of Renzo Gracie. He's got the Kimura. Quinton is making this fight.
He's making it very exciting.
I think win or lose, this may not be the last we've seen of Quinton and Pride because
knee bar is coming up.
Oh, a knee bar, but Quinton's got his legs crossed.
And he got it crossed the right way, but he has to watch out.
He's not doing anything right now.
No,
Quinton's doing nothing. He's got his.
He has to do something because otherwise, God, this guy's the master of escape.
This guy is impressing me. What do you think so far, Mark?
Oh, just great heart out there. He's giving everything he's got. He's got to be
he got the choke. It's over. It's over. It's over. Kazushi Sakuraba has choked out the wild man. Quinton Rampage Jackson. An unbelievable show of heart by Jackson coming in. No one gave him a chance against Sakuraba, but he came in with his heart, and he came in to fight. He made the fight. Sakuraba took care of it. He stepped up to the pressure. Sakuraba stepped up to the immense pressure put on him by the world of mixed martial arts and got the win via rear naked choke. What a fight, guys. What do you think, Mark?
Well, that's what we need in the sport. More fights like this to keep the fans coming back. Just a great fight. I enjoyed every second of it.
Box, what do you think of Quinton Jackson?
Great. He's just started mixed martial arts also, he told us. This guy, look at him, in 2 or 3 years from now, he's a young guy, he's 24 years old. My God, man, what a talent.
Licença aqui,
In Japan, there's always a great story when a Gracie fights a Japanese pro wrestler. Is there a lot of pressure being a Gracie?
Tem bastante, mas eu gosto dessa pressão.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but he loved that pressure.
Okay, a friend of yours, Walid Ismail, is fighting on the same card. Now, you two don't quite get along. Tell us about the origin of that problem.
A origem desse problema entre você e o Valide.
A origem do problema é que ele quer ficar aparecendo em cima da família e aprender o jiu-jitsu com a família. E é a mesma coisa que você ensina um cara para depois querer pegar a própria família.
Yeah, he's actually like his only problem with him is that even though he came from jiu-jitsu, he came from one of our schools, he still has a big mouth and he talks too much. And Ryan doesn't feel that he has any loyalty to any flag, so by that irritates him a lot. That's one of the main reasons that they have this bad blood going between them.
If you two ever fought, would that be a really great fight for you?
Isso aqui?
Se vocês dois lutarem, seria uma boa luta pra você?
Pô, pra mim, luta até de graça com ele.
He say even for free. You don't need to pay him to do that.
How would that fight go?
O quê?
Como é que essa luta iria se você lutasse com ele?
E arrancar a cabeça dele fora.
You guys would have to collect his head on the crowd. Like he would throw his head over there.
And now for the 8th and final match.
青コーナーより石澤時光選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Japan, Tokimitsu Ishizawa!
Okay, here he comes, the pride of Japan, Tokimitsu Ishizawa. This is a make it or break it fight for him, guys, because Ishizawa has promised that if he loses this fight to Gracie, then he will end his fighting career, including pro wrestling.
Wow.
So this is a high-stakes affair.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
Wow. Gracie beat him with strikes last time, much to my surprise, because I thought Gracie was going to try submissions. We've never seen Gracie unleash that kind of striking on any opponent that we've seen so far. But Ishizawa has assured us that he's trained a lot on his strikes.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see, and if it's been effective, if it's been enough, so that he can do something back. But no, the last time it took him also a little bit by surprise. It wasn't like total domination. He hit him a few times and then he continued hitting. So,
well, it was Gracie that took down Ishizawa off the double jab fake, and then he popped in for a real nice single.
Double leg. He showed a real nice double leg, which kind of surprised me also, but he showed some good wrestling skills also. So he's a well-rounded fighter.
Yes, he is.
And he did pretty good against Sakuraba. You remember? He had
that one round,
high energy level fight.
They came out after him, and Sakuraba couldn't submit him in that one round. He was injured for that fight. So Ishizawa is at the end of the gangplank, and Gracie has the sword to his back, inching him into the shark-filled water.
In the corner we see Takahashi and Crazy Bob Cook.
Crazy Bob Cook. Takahashi is the guy that beat Walid Ismail in the UFC.
In
Ryan Gracie has this aura about him. I'm not going to say he's evil, but he's definitely a bad boy.
Yeah, I would say I witnessed a little bit of myself in person over in Brazil a couple of times, and I kind of, well, fortunately, he likes me a little bit, so that was good for me.
Okay, tell us.
Well, so you saw him get involved in street altercations then?
Well, he just showed me a few of his weapons, and I took a couple steps back. I'll take him personally, but I'm not going to take on his weapons.
No.
I see.
That's not for us. That's not for real, man.
A long time ago. I think he's matured quite a bit since then. This was 4 or 5 years ago, so hopefully he's grown up quite a bit, and he can stay serious in this sport here.
Well, he does have a real serious rivalry with one of the other competitors earlier tonight. Walid Ismail and Ryan Gracie hate each other to the core.
That's a fight that I think many people would like to see. So
I think if Ryan can get past Ishizawa, God bless it, because Ishizawa would have to retire, that match, because people want to see a grudge match. I mean, technical fights are great and respect is great, but the world at large, the non-mixed martial art fans, they don't want to necessarily see guard and armbar and singles and doubles and punches and kicks. They want to see emotions, they want to see passion, they want to see personalities.
Yeah, in this sport, really most people, we do have respect for each other, but there aren't many grudge matches, so that would be something to see, a grudge match.
Oh, yeah. But this one right here, when a Gracie faces a Japanese pro wrestler, there's a lot of overtones to that, too.
It looks like he put on a little size, so maybe we can have a good fight here.
Yeah, he's looking
real good.
He feels the pressure, folks. Believe me, he feels the pressure.
But this man also is feeling the pressure. He is carrying the Gracie's name.
Look at those eyes, though. Look at those eyes. Those are the eyes, in my opinion, of confidence. This is a do-or-die situation for Ishizawa. The whole country of Japan is on his shoulders. What can he do to defeat Ryan Gracie? Let's find out.
That's a good question. We'll see right here. Here we go.
He really wants to go.
Let's go. Let's go. That could be an intimidating thing for someone in their second mixed martial art fight to face a predator. Ryan going for the half guillotine, but Ishizawa in the side mount.
Yeah, there's nothing there. He should hold it yet to try to get the guard.
Got him in the cradle here, or almost had him in the cradle.
Oh, he's winding up for the knees. The arm is there to protect himself right now, but he cannot do anything else with his right arm because otherwise he's going to receive a big knee to the head, I think.
I think, so far, I can be safe in saying that this is a much different fight than the first one. Both men hustling, a lot of hustling going on here, Mark. Up kick by Ryan Gracie. It catches Ishizawa, but Ishizawa rolled with it.
Now, this is a position we all seen here a lot of times.
Ryan with a stomp from the down position to the left knee of Ishizawa. Both men came out with so much energy.
Ishizawa does have a extensive wrestling background, doesn't he, as an amateur?
Yes, he does. He's a freestyle wrestling champion, national college championship winner 3 times, 88 through 91, and national championship winner 1991. And he's won some titles in pro wrestling for what that's worth. But right now, he's 0-1 in mixed martial arts, and he needs this one. He needs this one to continue in life, practically. We got a restart there by referee Yuji Shimano from Ryan Gracie back to standing. Ryan coming in, kicking, and Ishizawa stalling back.
Beautiful. And the side mount again. Yes. Whoa, there's the first knee.
Ishizawa fighting his heart out here. Really impressive so far, defeating the takedowns of High and Gracie, ending up on top, not in the guard. You don't want to be in the guard of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu man. That will give him the advantage.
Yeah, this is a perfect position for him. He should.
He can wait here for a second and really regroup and figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to knee, if he's got an arm bar of his own, I hear.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know if he wants to try it on High and Gracie.
Yeah, it's bad, man. You can lose position.
I am trying to roll out of side mount and almost getting guard.
He's got some good control going on.
From what I understand, he flew in yesterday, High and Gracie.
High did fly in yesterday because evidently he felt like coming in the day before, he wouldn't suffer the second day jet lag, which is a big turnaround from Brazil. I wouldn't have done that.
I think it's bad strategy. I think it may cost him here. I think the jet lag could set in today.
Yeah, because I know Walid Ismail came in 8 days before to defeat the jet lag. I know coming over here from the U.S., it takes me about 3 days to get over jet lag.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least 5 days. 1 day, that doesn't sound smart to me, but we'll see what happens there.
Ishizawa seems to be in control of this fight so far. Ryan might be trying to wait him out, but he's got to be careful with his knees. Ishizawa has got to pace himself, though. He can't really spend everything he's got by getting excited. But it seems like he is doing just that. Hyan trying for guard, and Hyan achieving guard here. He's got a butterfly guard. He's in a side position.
Ishizawa has to watch out now that he doesn't get turned.
He's going to get turned because he will be mounted, and that will be a bad position. Ishizawa standing up. Smart move by Ishizawa. Don't want to be in Hyan Gracie's guard. Give Hyan a chance for an arm bar or a triangle. The danger will be in Hyan's guard or if Hyan gets the mounted position. Those are the 3 dangerous positions that most people would expect from a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu man.
Yep, Ishizawa is doing very well. He keeps going like this, he might win the fight.
Totally different fight. By this time in the last fight, the fight was over, and Hyan is doing nothing basically. Either was Ishizawa. Restart there again, Hyan back to standing. Expect Hyan to shoot like he did before. No need to think anything different will happen. Now we're going to see some strikes, I think.
I think so too, because he knows.
Ishizawa trapped the leg.
Nice. Beautiful.
Couple punches there. What happened?
Oh, come on.
What was that?
I don't know.
Separated a rib or something.
Looked like he got hit in the rib. Was it the punch that did it?
No, he twisted. I think he twisted and separated the rib.
Oh my God! Tokimitsu Ishizawa has defeated Hyan Gracie. I don't know whether it was an injury from a strike.
No, I think he twisted and separated the rib. I've seen it wrestling many times. I think he did it to himself.
Okay, now this really throws a monkey wrench into Hyan Gracie's plans to meet up with Walid Ismail, but this keeps Tokimitsu Ishizawa alive. Yes. And we all know, we all like to have a job, and he was basically saying he was going to give up his job if he lost.
Well, he's a wrestler, and wrestlers, they challenge themselves, and they're used to coming back from losses, and hell, I'm very proud of the guy right there. It's a great fight. He was controlling the whole thing, and he should be very proud of himself.
He dealt with the pressure so well. His pride, pardon the pun, rose his conditioning, everything. There he is with Antônio, one of his mentors, getting the congratulatory handshake. Wow, he stopped the Gracie.
Wow, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, maybe we can see something if we get the replay.
Okay, it was a referee stoppage, Hyan motion that he was unable to continue due to a rib injury at 4:51 into round number one, and there's that, he picked that leg off, and he's going for side control. Ryan seemed to be in trouble here, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Mark, as you said, it looked like he twisted wrong. That's a painful thing.
And you know what, Mark? That you said with the jet lag has something to do with it. Your body's not rested. You're coming here from the long trip. You go from Brazil to LA, from LA to Japan. Takes a lot of power out of your body.
Very big mistake. Maybe his body wasn't ready, and you twist wrong. That can happen. As you can see, he's in a lot of pain right here. But
well, now,
a win's a win, and a loss is a loss. So there you have it.
Let me ask you guys. Now they're 1-1. Ryan totally dominated the first fight and beat the hell out of Tokimitsu Ishizawa. Ishizawa dominated this one. Should they have a rematch?
I don't know.
Very short and sweet from Tokimitsu Ishizawa. Thanks to all is what he said.
Ishizawa, nice job.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Ishizawa has got to really be riding high here. He's got to really be riding high here. There he is with Antônio Inoki. What is next for Ishizawa, do you think?
I don't know. A good thing would be Walid, maybe. Huh?
I think Walid would be good, but Walid might get more problems on the ground from what I saw tonight, because Shugo Oyama was a tough opponent. But Ishizawa used his wrestling, put it together with some strikes, and made Gracie fight his fight. He didn't wait around for him to pull guard or anything. He stayed out of the guard. But I think Walid would be a different opponent.
He looked to me to be the well-rounded fighter. He come back strong. He's been obviously in the training room improving, and he's a great wrestler. I can tell he's got great shots. I think Gracie caught him by surprise in the first fight. And, that was it. I think the first fight was a little bit of a fluke, and I think maybe we'll see the better fighter tonight.
Okay, so if he has a fight with Walid Ismail, who'll be picking that one, Mark?
I think it'd be a great fight, but it could go either way. But this guy here impresses me. And he's a wrestler, and I back wrestlers.
I know you do. Boss, what's your pick in that fight?
Oh, I don't know. I think he has more submission skills. But what we saw, I think he's going to take Walid down. And I think his takedown defense will be very good too. So it's difficult to call a pick, But I'm also very impressed with him.
Mark, we saw a wrestler beat a jiu-jitsu guy. Could this be shades of things to come for Mark Coleman, Antônio Nogueira?
That is the plan. I'm going to be training as hard as I've ever trained in my life, because Nogueira, he seems to be incredibly technical on the ground, and one mistake and it could be over, but I don't plan on making any mistakes, and I'm going to win that fight somehow. I'm looking for a knockout.
A knockout is something you got in your last fight. It's interesting because Nogueira comes from rings, and rings do not allow punching on the ground. He fought 10 fights like that. Now, we saw Valentine Overeem come in with Gary Goodridge and get stopped with strikes. Gary couldn't do the strikes. He took it on short notice, to be fair. That may be the problem that you may give to him, so he's probably going to have to work his defensive strikes, even if he's in the guard.
We'll probably be in the guard a little bit, and I do plan on landing some punches from the guard, but I better be careful, because he's I've seen him fight before. He's got some serious submission skills, but I feel comfortable with where my submission skills are at right now, and also I'm comfortable with where I'm at standing up, so I'm very capable of beating this guy.
Okay, tonight we have seen some amazing fights. We have seen submissions. We have a lot of submissions tonight, boss.
Unbelievable. I was so impressed. We saw even, again, Chanchin going 2 times for a takedown, the ankle pick, which was impressing me a lot, because Sataki delivered a lot of punishment also. He took more, but he stayed in there. Took a lot of punishment, and he stayed in there, and he kept firing back.
But it was Heath Herring. Heath Herring really stepped up to the plate here. We wanted to see if Mark Kerr still had the commitment it took. We didn't know Mark Kerr kind of went down and started to do a lay and pray fight, but they got the restart, and it was shades of Tom Erickson all over again. The high kick came, and then it was curtains for Mark Kerr. We'll see. Gary Goodridge, he took it on the chin, or well, actually, he got submitted with a triangle choke, but he took it on short notice.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with that. Kazushi Sakuraba is back.
Totally back. And we didn't see him like we saw him before. He wasn't coming out in a strange outfit or screaming to the people. This time he was ready to fight. We saw he looked better, more muscles. He put on some weight, but muscles weight, not fat. You know, I think he was really coming back, show the people that he's still in the game, up to something new.
But making his Pride debut, let's not forget Asuario Silva, maybe a name that we're going to think about in the heavyweight division in the future, comes from the Shootbox Academy, primarily known, Mark, for strikes. He did a heel hook against Valentine Overeem, beat him at his own game.
Yes, but it didn't look like such a good heel hook to me. He should have been able to get out of that. He's a very strong fighter. Everybody is turning it up a notch. If you don't improve, you stay the same, you're going to lose, you're going to fall behind. Everybody's getting better. That's just the name of the game. You have to improve or you're going to lose.
So that's it, folks. It's been another wild night of action from the Pride Fighting Championships Raging Rumble. On behalf of my partner, Bas Rutten, Mark the Hammer Coleman, thanks for joining us. I'm Steven Quadros. I'm the Fight Professor, and we'll see you next time. Domo arigato.
Gozaimasu.
Sayonara.
Baby.
I thought Sakuraba may tap out from the slam, but he didn't.
He didn't. Sakuraba is a tough Damn. Man, I wanted this victory, but you know, my second loss. You know, I guess I'm gonna train hard. I'm gonna train very hard, and you know, one day Rampage will be the best fighter in the world. Hopefully, I see my career in Japan. I really like Japan. The crowd here, the fans here are phenomenal. I love the fans. And in America, the people don't even know what mixed martial arts is all about. This is where mixed martial arts is. This is the home for mixed martial arts right here. I love Japan.
I'm here with Heath Herring. Heath, you knocked off Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that feel like?
Big win. Feels great. Feels really good. Lets us know where we need to be. Where we need to be is we're still growing, still working. I don't think Kerr's completely happy with everything, but we're getting there, and we're slowly working our way up. Mark Kerr was a big top name fighter, and still is, I think. But yeah, it worked for us tonight, and God was really with us tonight, so I was lucky, man.
You had a conversation with Kerr after you beat him. What did you guys talk about?
Kerr's a great guy. As always, he's a gentleman. He said I hit like a girl, I kick okay, but he said my knees are more like a man. So, but he's a good guy, and it was really for me as an honor to fight Kerr. You know, I was watching him fight when I was in high school, of all things, fighting the UFC and the WBCs, and I just remember thinking, man, what a monster. And all my friends now, they were oh, you have to fight Kerr. So it's for me personally, it's kind of like, you know, the guy you watched when you were younger, and it was a big deal. It was a big win for me. In our mind, it was a big win, and I'm really proud of it.
If he said you hit like a girl, then how did he hit?
Yeah, you can see how he hit. I think from the Vitor fight, it really put something in me that I'm just not going to lay on the ground. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm here to fight. You know, we have 20 minutes to give everything we have, and if you're walking out at the end of the 20 minutes and you still got something, you haven't put it all on the table. So I had my chance, and I let it come out, man.